Green down the lane. Porter goes up. He's fouled, and he'll complete the basket. And a chance at a three-point play.
Rockets would be down just 5 at the half and kept the Knicks within reach in the third quarter with the usual arsenal of slams and threes.
Green covered this time by R.J. Barrett to the baseline for Jabari. Down the baseline he goes, and he'll jam it down with two hands. Nice start for the Rockets as they get within 3 at 66-63. Right side, R.J. Barrett gets by the man. He was fouled on the play and no whistle. Coming back is Smith, down to KJ with a two-hand flush on the left baseline. 84-72, scoop for three ball. Coming right back to narrow it down to a 9-point lead. 84-75 on the Porter three ball. Garuba out left side to Porter. He's open from three, and he nails it. Back-to-back threes from Scoot. 87-78. There's Garuba with a rejection on a layup attempt. Coming right back, Jabari. Down to Scoot. Underhand dump. Oh, wow. He went from one end of the rim to the other and jammed it down with two hands. Hartenstein guards it to Garuba. Out right side. Three-point try on the way. Up and in. KPJ from deep. And he's got 23.
That three would have the Rockets down 11 just before the end of the third quarter, but a Julius Randle buzzer-beating triple to close out the quarter was an unfortunate sign of things to come in the fourth. That would start a 13-zip run, quickly would go on to have a career-best night, and the Knicks led by 20 and never looked back. Now the Rockets, with the last game of their 5-game road trip, are in Brooklyn. Tonight, it's the Rockets and the Knicks, and all the action is next.
Hey, it's Coach Silas.
Here come the Rockets.
This is Jabari Smith.
Reverse layup and one.
This is aa2a.
Beautiful move.
Jay Sean Tate. Hey, it's Corey Eason. This is Boba. This is Kevin Porter Jr. Hey, it's Jalen Green.
Houston Rockets basketball is presented by Toyota. Let's go places. And by AT&T 5G, the fast, reliable, and secure 5G network.
Rockets Radio.
Launch control, this is Houston. Red Nation. Get ready for liftoff.
And the crowd is on their feet.
We go for launch.
Here come the Rockets.
Now, the voices of your Houston Rockets. Matt Thomas and Adam Wexler.
Basketball at Barclays Center tonight for the Houston Rockets and the Brooklyn Nets. As we welcome into the conversation the voice of Houston Rockets basketball, Matt Thomas. And while a 5-game road trip can be long, this one seems excessively long just in how the games have gone through Memphis, Cleveland, the Garden 2 nights ago, and now on into facing the Nets at Barclays.
Yeah, it's a Nets basketball team, and it needs to get on the winning track if they want to secure their spot as a number 6 seed in the Eastern Conference. They are 3-7 in their last 10 games. They've had some difficult losses in that mix, including most recently against Orlando on Sunday. But if you look at their numbers, and they've been together this new version, Wex, for about 20 games, they've still got some guys that can put up some points. Dinwiddie since joining the team's averaging 20 points. Mikal Bridges is up to almost 27 a contest. Cameron Johnson's at 16. Dorian Finney-Smith has helped the cause as well. And Nick Claxton wakes up with a double-double most nights. So, frankly, to me, they're a little bit underachievers right now in that uber competitive Eastern Conference.
Yeah, it is a tough fight. 3 teams chasing them and very, very close to them. The Mikal Bridges stuff is where the best story has come from. You mentioned his points per game up to where it is today. He's doing that, shooting better with the Nets from inside the arc, outside the arc, and at the free throw line. He's been one of the league's better players for the 20 games he spent with Brooklyn.
That he certainly has, and the one thing you have to give him plenty of respect for is the fact he never misses a game. In fact, he's never missed one in college, never missed one in the NBA, whether it's a Phoenix Sun or a Brooklyn Net. Now, the most important thing, we focus on what the Rockets need to do with our Toyota keys to victory.
How about the full 48 defensively? They've had stretches of basketball, the game against Cleveland, same thing against New York, where it certainly looked like they were in the game, and then unfortunately a stretch where they could not stop the other team. Done a good job of taking care of their turnovers through most of this road trip, especially against the Knicks the other night. That was
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
What are you doing? Block him!
he can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
You've heard your friends talking about the stock market lately. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that provides new investors with educational content and learning tools right at your fingertips. Invest on your own terms with powerful resources to make informed decisions on an intuitive platform that makes it seamless. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
The new Google Pixel 7 Pro.
Thomas alongside our on-site engineer, Mike Calrigliano. I think I got it right. Ed Colopy on stats. Noah Fouts is our producer back at our flagship Sports Talk 790. And, of course, Adam Wexler back in our Houston studios. Time now for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Houston Rockets. 18 wins, 58 losses. They are 6-32 on the road, and they are
straight on. It's good for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got 23. Porter drops it off inside, broken up and stolen away by Finney Smith. Took it away from Jokic. O'Neal on the break. Down to Cam Johnson. Go to the rim. The layup is good, and he got fouled. Moves him left. Cuts back right. Kick it out right wing. O'Neal a three. It's good for Royce O'Neal. Nets regain the lead with 1:38 remaining.
Brought to you by SeatGeek, Verizon, Maimonides, and by Webull, official online brokerage partner of Barclays Center and the Brooklyn Nets.
Nets and Rockets getting set to go here in Brooklyn. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you here at Barclays Center. The Nets at 40-35, trying to snap a 4-game home losing streak. They're just 19-16 at home this year, taking on a Rocket team that's only 6-32 on the road, 18-58 overall. Take a look at the starting lineups. They're brought to you by Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. For the Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie's got to try and shake off the tough couple of games. 0 for 11 in the game on Sunday. Most shots without a make for him in his NBA career. And over the last couple of games now, just 4 for 22. So Spencer Dinwiddie, you know, he's got to find that balance between creating and shooting, but certainly the creating part would open up if he would be a little more consistent with his three-point shot.
No, there's no doubt about it. He's got a challenge, and there's a lot on his plate right now, and it's a different type of game that he played in Dallas. The ball just doesn't show up and, you know, out of Luka's hands to him open. Now he's got to make a lot of plays himself, but I think if he just takes the pressure off himself and stays aggressive, try to go at the basket, try to set up teammates to let the game come to him, shots to go down.
Other guys also, if they're making more threes, he'll take less. You know what I mean? Like he'll be more inclined to give the ball up.
The other thing is, he takes different shots now, too. He's always taking 2-for-1s at the end of quarters. Yeah. Those aren't high percentage. He tends to have the ball in his hands when the shot clock goes down and has to force that shot up also. So it's a little bit different for him, but he's certainly capable of playing a lot better.
Mikal Bridges coming off a 44-point game, one off his career high. He was a very efficient 13 of 22, 12 for 12 from the free throw line, and 6 of 9 from 3. He's played 20 games as a net. He's got 2 40-point games. He's got 9 30-point games. He's got 50, 40, 90, stat line in terms of his shooting percentage. He has been so good for this Brooklyn team. He'll start alongside Dorian Finney-Smith, Cam Johnson, and Nick Claxton. For the Houston Rockets, we mentioned the youth of Kevin Porter Jr. in his 4th year out of Seattle, just 22 years old. Jalen Green, 21-year-old, second pick in the draft. in 2021. Alperen Şengün out of Turkey, just 20 years old, the 16th pick in the draft in 2021. Kenyon Martin Jr., the son of the great Kenyon Martin, who played for the Nets, of course, a former #1 pick overall for the Nets. And then rounding out the starting five, Jabari Smith, who was the 3rd pick in this year's draft and was also the son of a former Net who played 45 games for the Nets back in the 04-05 season, and that was Jabari Smith Sr.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll get into telling a little bit of stories about him. He was a talented guy, big man, but probably should have been a Globetrotter.
Yeah, great personality.
A lot of personality. Jacques Vaughn talked about him in the press conference today, talking about how much
he was on that team. Yeah,
right.
was on that
yeah,
team.
He just couldn't help but smile and laugh though when he was talking about it.
The officiating crew tonight: Josh Tibbin, Curtis Blair, and Matt Khalil. As we get ready for the opening tip, brought to you by Verizon, the network America relies on. That's going to wear their traditional black uniforms with the white letters and numbers. The Rockets in white with the red letters and numbers. Rockets across the chest. So it'll be Claxton against Şengün. Alperen Şengün, 6'11", out of Turkey, averaging 14.6 points, 8.6 rebounds, and nearly 4 assists per game this year.
Yeah, he is crafty. He's one of the big men you can run a lot of action through. You can put him on the perimeter and cut guys around because he's a very good passer for a big man.
Ball in the air on the way down. Claxton wins it back, and we're underway here in Brooklyn. Nets of the ball. Going left to right as Spencer Dinwiddie handles. Moves it left for Cam Johnson. Guarded by Jabari Smith. Bounce it down low. Finney Smith left of the lane. Feeds a cutting Claxton. Runs into 2 defenders. Force one up. Won't fall. Rebounded off the floor, but knocked away by Claxton. Nets come up with the ball. Cam Johnson with it on the right side. Back to Claxton. He'll back it out for Dinwiddie. Coming on a high screen. Dinwiddie, right elbow. Attacks the paint. Floater off glass. It won't go, but a foul is called here against Houston. 30 seconds into the game. Nets with a second chance opportunity. Draw foul against Jalen Green.
Well, you talked about Spencer Dinwiddie really struggling, right, from the field. One of the great ways to get yourself going is to get to the free throw line. Get started that way.
And he is an 82% free throw shooter, but he misses the first.
Yeah, if you miss 2, that won't help you.
That might add to your struggles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spencer rimmed out, misses 2 free throws.
I was only kidding.
Yes. And Jabari Smith comes up with a rebound. So now Kevin Porter brings it into the front court. High post to Kenyon Martin Jr. Straddles the arc. Back it out for Porter. Porter, top of the arc. To the top of the key, moves it right. Smith goes down low to Şengün. Şengün against Claxton. Turnaround hook, and it's good. And then you talked about it. Offensive prowess of Alperen Şengün, and the Rockets take a 2-0 lead.
He's one of those guys. Again, he's crafty. He's got a lot of ability.
Claxton, right block, bumps, right hook. Missed it, rebounded by Houston. Into the front court of the near side, it's Jalen Green. High flyer, 6'4" to California. Handling between the circles, coming left down the lane. Contact, floater won't fall, but a foul is called against the Nets. They'll get it on Cam Johnson. That'll put Jalen Green at the line.
And that is the huge key to this game. Can the Nets control the driving ability of Jalen Green and company? They didn't that time. They bailed him out with a foul. The combination of the keys to keeping guys in front, challenging their shots, make them shoot over the top, and then rebounding the basketball because the Rockets rebounded very well. And again, the free throw contest is kind of struggling here.
Yeah, missed free throw there by Jalen Green, who's also an 80% free throw shooter. He was 10 of 12 at the Garden the other night, had 19 points. 10 of 12 from the line.
Lammy working hard early.
Jalen Green averaging 22 a game this year. Misses the second free throw and a rebound grab by Brooklyn. Nobody's getting any blue ribbons tonight from the State Fair.
Somewhere Mary Higgins-Clark is upset. Remember, we'll explain that one later.
There's Bridges feeding it inside and turns it over. Rockets to the steal. Smith ahead now to Martin. Martin down the lane, going to the rim, switched hands in midair and missed the layup. It's loose. Battle for Jabari Smith comes up with it. He missed the layup and finally snatched down by Nick Claxton. Claxton going to handle it in the front court. 2-0 Rockets. 10-10 to go in the first. Left side Johnson, a three. Bricked it long. Rebounded by Houston.
Put some pressure on this Houston defense by moving them around and then making extra passes.
Foul on the Nets in transition here. They get it on Nick Claxton.
Rockets are not going to be disciplined defensively. Don't take the first shot. Take the best shot you can get in the possession.
Porter inbounding to Şengün up top. Hands back to Kevin Porter Jr. There's Seattle guy shooting a three. Missed it short. Rebounded by Finney Smith. Now Dinwiddie into the front court. Played over 2 minutes. Nets yet to score. Dinwiddie. Baseline. Working along the baseline. Bounce pass opposite corner to Johnson. Attacks the paint left to right. Turnaround shot. It won't fall. Rebounded by Şengün for Houston. Pass ahead to a running Jalen Green. Bounce pass in stride to Jabari Smith and a two-hand slam. And a 4-0 Rocket lead. And we played 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't know. The Nets, they don't look obviously not too sharp to start right now. See if they can get it going.
Johnson to the near side. Sizing up Şengün. Hands it back to Bridges.
Get his ball in
left. Kick it over to Dinwiddie. He'll shoot a deep three. And buries it. So Spencer Dinwiddie going 0 for 11 on Sunday, including 0 for 6 from behind the arc. Drains his first 3-point attempt here tonight.
And I like that about Mikal Bridges. He drove the paint that time and set up a teammate.
4-3 Houston. 3 minutes gone. Left side, Martin. He'll fire up a three. And it's short. No good. Rebound grabbed by Claxton. Now Dinwiddie. Cross court to the left for Bridges. Behind the arc. Launches a three. And hits. Nets take a 6-4 lead.
Picking it up the floor. And again, Bridges continuing to impress with his all-around shooting ability.
This Rocket team last in the league in three-point shooting.
Yeah, pack it in.
Porter at the elbow. Pass kicked by Claxton. Side of the bounce here for Kevin Porter Jr. The Rockets 13 of 51 from three over the last 2 games. Green out of left side behind the arc right by Bridges. Takes it left in the lane. Tough floater goes down for Jalen Green.
No, ton of talent for that young player, obviously.
Gates out at 6, 8:15 to go in the first. Dinwiddie snaps it right. Johnson will back it out. Dinwiddie coming left on a high screen. Kick it in the left corner to Finney Smith. Driving along the baseline. Opposite corner to Bridges. Pass out top for Johnson. Pump fake. Moves to the right elbow with a pull-up jumper. It rattles around. It comes out to the left. No good. Rebounded by the Rockets. Pass ahead to a running Jalen Green. Stops behind the arc. Sets up Şengün. Spin around Cam Johnson with a reverse dunk for the right hand for Alfred Şengün.
Didn't see that coming, right? I thought he was going to the other side of the rim to use the backboard, and he just slammed it home. He's impressive early, Chris.
Cold turkey. 8-6 Houston. 7:35 to go in the first. Bridges out of the left side of Dinwiddie.
That was cold.
Up time for Bridges. Bridges moving left. Moves it right. Finney Smith the three. Short. In and out. Rebounded by the Rockets. Up the left side, Jalen Green. Kevin Porter. Porter in front of the Rocket bench to the near side. Step back three over Dinwiddie. No good, too strong. Deflected in the air. Porter gets it in the lane. Twists the pass off. Martin going to the rim. Swallowed up by 2 blocks and knocked down to the ground. No foul call. Ball knocked loose. Rockets get it back. Şengün working right. Euro stepping. Pass to the wing. A little too behind Jabari Smith. They turn it over. Nets with it. In transition, Dinwiddie. Snaps it left. Johnson at the rim. Dunks it with 2 hands. With 8:53 to go in the first, game tied at 8.
Good defense, interior rejection by the Nets, and then that's able to get out and run. And Cam Johnson, that helps him when he gets an easy basket early.
Now Porter to the front court to the right side. Porter behind the arc sets up Şengün. Şengün right of the lane. Cut off by Claxton. Spade bump. Twists around him underneath with a reverse, and it's good for Alperen Şengün.
He's got moves, that guy.
Turkey sandwiches.
He's got it all going.
Here's Dinwiddie. Foul line, down the lane, kick it to the corner. Cam Johnson a three. It's good. So the Nets have knocked down 3 out of 5 from behind the arc. They have an 11-10 lead with 6:10 to go in the first.
Remember back to the Miami Heat game where Cam Johnson was so good, he got a layup early.
Down the lane, Jalen Green going strong. Runs it a Finney Smith, no call. As Steven Silas upset on the near sideline. Nets going to go the other way. Finney Smith, right wing. Open, shoots a three. And it rimmed around and went in for Finney Smith. And the Nets take a 14-10 lead with 5:47 to go in the first.
You talked about it, Chris Smith. Finney Smith's got a little bit a better arc on his shot lately. He's been very flat.
Green now, near side. Top of the key with a fadeaway. It's good for Jalen Green.
Now he can dance, he can blow by you so quick that the step back is such an effective move for Jalen Green.
A bit of a chaotic pace, and John Ball calls a timeout right now with 5:31 to go in the first. That's a 14-12 lead over the Rockets on the fans. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Searching for ways to save energy and make your home more comfortable? National Grid, a proud partner of the Brooklyn Nets, is here to help. It all starts by wrapping your home with layers of comfort and savings to keep extreme temperatures out and savings in. From replacement windows to air sealing and insulation, we have exclusive rebates available to help weatherize your home. It's all part of our Total Home Comfort program. Learn more at ngrid.com/EE.
Driving a new Mazda is a thrilling experience, and you'll have a great experience buying a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. With impressive offers like a new Mazda CX-30 and all-wheel drive, just $189 for 24 months, or shop a great selection of certified pre-owned Mazda vehicles. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda on Route 17th North and RamseyMazda.com. Call 888-885-2891 for lease details. MSRP $26,675. Excludes tax, title, and registration. Zero security deposit. VIN number PM 5246659. Ends 3/31/23. 40 days up to 40 pounds. Everybody say it with me. 40 days up to 40 pounds. With the warmer days of spring approaching, you need to get rid of the oversized sweatshirt and reach out to NJ Diet. You'll lose a contractually guaranteed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. They'll use your hair, saliva, and blood work along with bioenergetic scans to personalize natural solutions and supplements to get your body into the fat burning zone so you can finally lose that weight. Then NJ Diet uses DNA info to help you keep it off. You'll be slimmer before the summer with the help of NJ Diet. And best of all, it's contractually guaranteed. You're fully supervised the entire time to make sure you're burning fat, not just losing water. And you even get the doctor's personal email and phone number. Locations throughout the East Coast or worldwide with live online video consults. So call 855-5NJ-DIET or schedule your consultation today by going to NJ Diet. That's NJDiet.com. One more time, NJDiet.com. 40 days up to 40 pounds, 40 days up to 40 pounds.
Hey, this is Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Nets with a 14-12 lead, 5:31 to play in the first quarter here in Brooklyn. Well, Nets 23-24 Nets level memberships are on sale. Become a Nets level member to unlock exclusive benefits and secure preferred playoff pricing. Rep Brooklyn your way with a customizable membership experience built just for you. Learn more at brooklynnets.com/your-way.
Seth Curry on the floor for the Nets right now. Kind of surprised he missed a couple games. Then back in, getting an early run.
Didn't play the 2 games over the weekend because of personal reasons. Claxton with it, high post, hands to Bridges, back to Claxton, out of the lane. Bumping, turning, swallowed up, got the bucket, and he'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
I talked about Şengün getting the best of Claxton in the early going around him with some versatility. Claxton, I'm sure, takes pride, especially when he matches up against other young, good bigs. Show what he's all about.
Claxton, 8 for 12 from the line over his last 5 games. On the season at 53%. The number has been climbing, and he makes that free throw.
That's a great sign for him. It's going to be so important in his career to continue to improve.
17-12 Brooklyn. Approaching 5 minutes to go in the first. Şengün, left of the lane. 6 of the Rockets, 12 points. On the block, turns in the paint. Bumps with Claxton, right hook, and it's good. And Alfred Şengün's got a lot of good moves offensively. And then he does the too small signal as he runs up the floor.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Is that what he was doing? Get out of town. That's tremendous.
Here's Bridges out of the right side. The baseline cut off. Knocked loose. Gets it back and then turns it over. Jalen Green with a steal. Up the middle of the floor. Bounce pass in stride. Kevin Porter couldn't handle it. The Nets come up with a turnover. The other way, Bridges. Down the lane. Runs into Şengün. A wild shot won't fall. Tipped by Finney Smith won't go. Houston with it. Kenyon Martin to the front court. A blow-by going to the rim. Blocked by Claxton. What a recovery there by Claxton. Nets the other way. Finney Smith to the corner. Feeds Claxton at the rim and a two-hand slam. Both ends of the floor for Nick.
Unbelievable sequence that time. How to run the floor, but this game is wild early.
19-14 Brooklyn. Under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. Up top, Jalen Green, working right, cut off, hesitates, moves left, backs up, top of the key, fadeaway, good for Jalen Green.
And again, he get a separation that time on Claxton.
He is 3 for 3.
Yeah, he is impressive.
Dinwiddie, kick it out left wing, Bridges, shoots the three. Missed it long, rebounded by Jabari Smith Jr. Up the middle of the floor, handling it to the front court. He'll pull up for a three, and it's good for Jabari Smith Jr., just a 31% three-point shooter. First made three of the game for the Rockets.
Just found a rumor that Jabari Smith Sr. is in the building.
Oh, should get him on. Here's Dinwiddie going to the baseline, and he lays it up and in. Easy one for Spencer Dinwiddie.
As entertaining as he is, I don't think you'll have me back.
21-19 Brooklyn, 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Porter out top now for Jalen Green. Switched up, gets a three on the way, no good. Rebounded by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie into the front court, out on the left side. Spencer with 5 first quarter points. Up top, Finney Smith a three, no good off the back rim. Rebounded by Kenyon Martin Jr. Front court of the left corner, takes it right in the lane, going to the rim, put it high off the window, comes up the front of the rim, no good. Rebound knocked loose, Finney Smith runs it down. Dorian Finney-Smith into the front court of the right wing to Curry. Hills a three. It's no good. It was short. Rebound kept alive. Bridges comes down with it for Brooklyn. To the corner. Left wing three. No good. Sailed it long.
This is a wild game, boy. The Rockets going up and down.
Pass ahead. Kenyon Martin going to the rim. A bump and a lay-in. And it's a delay of game here against the Rockets.
If you're
game tied at 21 with 2:21 to go in the first.
If you're Jacques Vaughn, how much do you want it to get crazy this game, up and down? You got to. Not sure.
No, it's a chaos control game,
yeah, it's
right?
a good smart game. Chaos versus control. I think the Nets got to be a little smarter in their attack.
Left side, Bridges. Finds Claxton up top, hands back Bridges. Top of the key, pull up. Is good. Raquel Bridges with 5.
Second screen that time by Nick Claxton. Screened him once and twisted right back for another. Gets some separation.
On the right side, Jalen Green.
Re-screen.
Step back. Three on the way. No good. Rebounded by Finney Smith. Dinwiddie will handle. Moves it left. Bridges. Attacking quickly. Splits defenders. Going to the rim. Missed it. Out of control layup. Rockets the other way. Jalen Green behind his back. Porter flying in. Double clutch. Layup attempt won't go. Tip back out. Jalen Green saves it near the midcourt line for Houston. Green matched up with Bridges. Now gives to Şengün. Shoulder fake. Gets inside. Twisting at the rim. And a layup is good. Routbridge Şengün. He's got 10. And they call a foul there as well.
He's got...
Now, let's see here. So Kevin Porter Jr. gets a technical after the Şengün bucket. That's why there was a whistle.
But how about Şengün to start this game? The first, it's like a modern Kevin McHale making all these moves around the basket. And Claxton is an elite defender, and he's just kind of getting into the body. He's dancing around, using all these different footwork.
Free throw good by Curry. Tari Eason is getting set to check in. He was the 17th pick in the draft this year. That's the pick that they got from the Nets in the Harden trade. Tari Eason, not to be confused with Tony Eaton, who's one of the Nets video guys. Our guy Tony.
Wow.
Got a way to get his name.
Yeah, you get a lot of people in.
Get a timeout here with 1:28 to go in the first. Nets a 24-23 lead over the Rockets, and we'll come back right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Hydrate with Brooklyn Nets Sports Water. Nets fans can show their team pride with Nets Sports Water, a high-quality, superior water beverage for fans with an active and healthy lifestyle. Whether it's quenching your thirst after a big game or taking a sip while you're on the go, let Nets Sports Water be your go-to for hydration. Now available in our sustainable, eco-friendly aluminum bottle. Refill and rep the Nets as you help contribute to a more sustainable future. Find Nets Sports Water at Barclays Center or shop online at gowaterco.com.
In today's world, it's more important than ever to surround yourself with people and companies you can trust that will help you through some of the toughest decisions you've ever had to make. Whether you're looking to reopen your business or buy or rent a new home, Hub International is by your side. Visit Hub's Coronavirus Resource Center at hubinternational.com. Whether you're looking for help on business insurance, employee benefits, retirement planning, or even how to file for unemployment benefits, you'll get the information you need. Because at Hub International, our mission is to help you protect what matters most.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Hi, this is Cam Thomas, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
Net fans of Grubhub, you'll always have home court advantage. Grubhub has all your game day favorites. Go for Grubhub to get anything you crave. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you in Brooklyn. Minute 28 to go in the first quarter. Nets a 24-23 lead over the Rockets.
And Nets bring in Royce O'Neal and Day'Ron Sharpe. Royce O'Neal is kind of an adult in the room for this kind of game, right? You got to kind of keep things under control.
Did not play on Sunday. Knee contusion, but he's okay. Dinwiddie going back door to Bridges, and Bridges weaving through defenders and scores on a reverse layup.
Look at a backdoor cut off the baseline.
Now Porter up top for the Rockets in white, going right to left. Porter dancing with it, top of the key pull-up jumper, good, over Day'Ron Sharpe, who just checked into the game.
Yeah, well, if the Nets are going to switch, they'll go for matchups and let their guy, the Rockets, will let him play one-on-one against Sharpe.
Dinwiddie moves it left, O'Neal on the catch, drives inside, feeds Sharpe at the rim, and a one-time layup is good for Day'Ron Sharpe.
He's done a good job of finishing, and Royce O'Neal immediately making a positive play.
Day'Ron had 8 points against Orlando. He's been averaging 10 points a game over his last 4.
I like his hands. He catches the ball well. We know his rebounding prowess.
Porter looking to attack him here. Step back 3 on the way. No good. And rebounded by Bridges for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie, Curry, O'Neal, Sharpe, and Bridges for Brooklyn. Out of the left side, Curry will back it out to Dinwiddie. That's a 28-25 lead. 17 seconds to go, 10 to shoot. First quarter winding down here at Barclays Center. Dinwiddie out of the left wing behind the arc. Sizing up the defender, takes him right. Nice hesitation move and a fade away, and it's good for Spencer Dinwiddie over Usman Garuba, who just checked into the game. Now on the other end, Josh Christopher taking it all the way to the rim, blocked by Sharpe, and the first quarter comes to an end. So after one quarter here in Brooklyn, in a game that I think would be, as our friend Sarah Cusack would describe it, as bananas a little bit here in the first quarter.
That's a good Sarah word.
That's a good Sarah word. 30-25 Brooklyn after one on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Grubhub presents Meditations for Takeout Night. You deserve takeout whenever you want it. Your order history guides you to your destiny. Your unique way of eating is reflected in everything you order on Grubhub. You bask in the delightful experiences that Grubhub brings. You are one with your Grubhub order. Find your happy plates. Go for Grubhub.
Hi, honey. Happy first day back at work. Can't wait to see you tonight. We are so proud of you.
Daddy, we love you. There are many reasons to start recovery. If you or someone you love is struggling with addiction, we are here to help. Call us. Our trained counselors are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help. Your recovery is within reach. Call 844-REACH-NJ to learn about medication that can support your recovery. A message from the New Jersey Department of Human Services.
When you hire your local CertaPro painters, you get the power of a cut above. Decades of expertise to transform your home from so-so to virtuoso. The power of neighborhood painters. We live where you live and probably like the same pizza place you do. Put the power of pro to work for you today. Get your project started at CertaPro.com.
Each CertaPro painter's business is independently owned and operated.
Town Fair Tire is Connecticut's largest name brand discount tire dealer. We give you the guaranteed lowest prices on all name brand tires and honor all manufacturers' rebates. We even honor our competitors' rebates. With over 100 stores from Connecticut through New England and an inventory of over 600,000 tires, you'll always get the right tire at the guaranteed lowest price. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hi, this is Daron Sharp, and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Getting set to start the second quarter, and Brooklyn Nets with a 30-25 lead over the Rockets. Biggest lead they've had of the game. They were trailing by 4. Rockets have it out of the timeout. Going right to left to the front court. Knicks handling. Up top now for Martin. Back to Christopher. Garuba turns left, gets to the rim, and a two-hand slam.
Yeah, a little fake handoff that time, and Royce O'Neal bit on it that time, and Garuba got right to the rim.
So now Curry into the front court. Edson Black going left to right. Curry cross court to left for Joe Harris. Driving it left down the lane, try to beat it inside to Sharp. Too hot to handle, and it goes out of bounds off the Sharp. A little too much golden, spicy brown mustard on that.
Well, it was sharp mustard.
Thank you. Nicely done there.
Yeah.
Jason Nix.
I didn't mean to top you.
Josh Christopher out on the left side. Coming right. Christopher moving left. Cuts back right. Pump it inside. Turnaround shot. Good for Josh Christopher.
Into the paint, right? You got to kick. Can the Nets keep the ball out of the paint?
Curry, baseline, pull up is good. That's a 32-29 lead. Minicon here in the second.
It's all about containing the dribble. Don't let guys back in or blow by.
Knicks straight on 3, and it's good for Jason Knicks.
Yeah, they don't have many three-point shooters. That's not what they do well, but Knicks converted.
Knicks spelled N-I-X. Only a 30% three-point shooter. Here's O'Neal taking it to the paint, kicking it to the left side. Harris a 3. No good, too strong. Knicks with the rebound.
Not much balance by Joe that time, fading away.
Front court, Eason. They'll back it out to Garuba. Hands back to Christopher. Christopher looking to penetrate. Left of the lane, twisting runner. It won't fall. Rebounded by Daron Sharp for Brooklyn. Head up, running into the front court. Gives left for Cam Johnson. Behind the arc on the left side. Back it out top for Daron Sharp. And then he collided with Cam Johnson and turned it over. Christopher's got it with the Rockets, stumbling and falling, and he turned it over. Cam Johnson's got it. This game's like it's tipsy.
It's
Here's Curry. Left corner goes to O'Neal. Corner 3. In and out, no good. Daron Sharp with an offensive rebound, and he puts it back up and in.
He has just got that great feel, quick leaping ability, and good hands. He's a knack for rebounding.
Now Knicks along the near sideline. Snaps it up top for Garuba. Hands back to Josh Christopher. Back it out to Knicks. Knicks working straight ahead now, gives it to Eason. Eason top of the key. Goes to spin, lost the ball, gathers it back, turns out top. Garuba 3. No good, just grazed the front of the rim. Rebounded by Brooklyn. 34-24. 34-32 Brooklyn. 9:20 to go in the second. Sharp spinning. Knocked over Garuba and a blocking foul on Garuba. Daron Sharp.
It's like
knocked to the ground, reties his shoes.
Yeah, it looks like he's got Timberlands on.
Yeah, he's got those, they call them the Wheats, the Nike Wheat.
What do they call them?
Wheat.
How do you know that? You know everything like that.
Yeah, kids.
No, you just know stuff.
He doesn't look like he's wearing Tim's, though. Okay. Got along the right side. Hands it back to Cam Johnson. Back it out for Edmund Sumner in the game, and then he tosses it away.
Tim's short for Timberland.
Yeah, that's how
I picked up on that.
Hip. I know the slang for all that kind of stuff.
How you like my drip tonight? Pretty good.
It's slow.
It's very.
Here's Christopher.
It's my Catholic high school.
Coming left, spinning right, kick it up top. Kenyon Martin Jr. in the game, and he knocks down a three. And the Rockets take a 35-34 lead with 8:50 to go in the second.
The longer you let a Rocket team hang around, the more confidence they're going to get. And they're playing hard right now.
Cam Johnson working to the left elbow. Shifts it right. O'Neal, three on the way. In and out, no good from Royce. And rebounded by Terry Eason. Into the front quarter, a high screen. Working into the paint, knocked loose. Still rolling around, rolls out of bounds over the end line. It'll be Brooklyn ball.
And good little hands that time by Day'Ron Sharp, poking it away. Big men got to be able to do that, especially when they show up on pick and roll. Be active with your hands. Be a problem.
There's Sumner now in the front court. Sumner coming on a high screen, gives it back out top for Sharp. Dribbling left, gives to Cam Johnson coming on him. Then he hides around him. Now moves it out top for Sumner. Pass right for Harris. Harris takes it inside of the key. Kick it up top for Sumner. 6 to shoot now for the Nets. Sumner gets a high screen from Sharp. Working left. Try to throw the back to the roller. Deflected away and turned it over. Rockets go on the other end. 3-on-2. Sumner knocked it away from Eason. Nets come up with it. Harris racing it a little front court. Hands back Sumner. Down the lane. Floater off last. It's good for Edmund Sumner.
Not an easy finish that time. He's going full speed. He elevated and had soft touch.
And then the Rockets inbounded the ball, and Knicks try to throw it to the official, and they give the ball to the Nets. It was like Garuba was out of bounds. He tipped it over to Garuba. Garuba tried to tick it to Knicks as if to say, you take it out of bounds. And Knicks gave it to the official, and the official saw the initial pass as an inbound pass.
Yeah.
This game has gone from a little tipsy to getting drunk. 7:52 to go in the second. 36-35 Brooklyn on the fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
No one works harder to improve the health of Brooklyn than Maimonides Health.
It's my go-to.
With 3 hospitals, 90 convenient locations, and over 1,800 doctors, Maimonides is more than a medical center.
It's my confidence.
Whether you have an everyday health need or seek expertise from a specialist at our Centers of Excellence, Maimonides will always provide the best possible care for the people of Brooklyn.
My home. My choice.
Maimonides.
Ooh, hot, 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 hot. With the arrival of Triple Red 777, the New York Lottery's hottest new scratch-off game, the winnings might be a little hot, 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 hot. Spark a win today. Play the new Triple Red 777 scratch-off game, and you could win red-hot prizes up to $3 million. You must be 18 years or older to purchase a lottery ticket. Please play responsibly.
Did you know you've got McDonald's in your pocket? No, not that ketchup packet you forgot about. I'm talking about the McDonald's mobile app. Yes, you're carrying around all your McDonald's favorites, and with the app, they're only a few taps away. Download the McDonald's app today to get free medium fries with $1 minimum purchase when the Nets' opposing team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the 4th quarter during home games. And don't forget about that ketchup packet before Laundry Day. Offer valid limited time only through Nets season at participating McDonald's. Valid the day after opposing team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the 4th quarter during home games. McDonald's app download and registration required.
Hi, this is Joe Harris, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
7:52 to go, second quarter here in Brooklyn. Nets with a 36-35 lead over the Rockets in what has not been a pretty game. As O'Neal will inbound to the right baseline, adjacent to the net fence. Out to the foul line to Sharp. Quick spin in the lane with a floater. It won't fall. The rebound to Houston. Up the right wing now, into the front court to the right side. There's Josh Christopher. Brings it out between the circles, still with the dribble. Christopher moves it left for Nix. Nix bounce pass across to Christopher. He cuts left. Spins back right. Reached by Sumner. The shot rolls out. No good. And a foul on Sumner will put Josh Christopher at the line.
Now, at some point in possessions, and once you get them stabilized and out of transition to Houston Rockets, they're going to go one-on-one. And your ability, again, to keep, guard the ball straight up. And Sumner allowed Christopher to get into the paint a little too easily.
At the line, Josh Christopher makes the free throw. His jersey looks like when my son was a kid and we used to buy him like a custom jersey. He wanted his first name on the back when he was little. He would be appalled at that now, but back when he was a little kid, he liked it. That looks like his one of my son's jerseys.
Yeah, Christopher. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I keep thinking about what's his last name. Every time you say it.
Yeah.
Josh Christopher. How about you going to say his last name? No, I did.
Yeah. Who's on first?
Yes, very good.
Royce O'Neal now into the front court. Hands back to Joe Harris. Gives left for Sumner. Out high on the left. He cuts right. Cut off top of the arc. Down to the right to O'Neal. Quick pass inside. Sharp at the rim. Blocked, but fouled by Nix.
And again, another good positive play by Royce O'Neal. He won't get any credit for that. But remember, he had Sharp when he originally came onto the floor. Gave him a good pass down low, and that time off the catch. What you like about Royce O'Neal is he knows what he's going to do when he gets the basketball. That time the ball was quickly out of his hands, knowing that Sharp had an advantage.
No good on the free throw from Day'Ron Sharp.
This is a different kind of night. This game is different, and that does not necessarily help the Nets. It's a little wacky right now. And again,
this free throw got his own miss. And he'll back it out to Sumner. Sumner works right in the paint. Euro step and strip. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Brooklyn. 9-2. Inbounding along the baseline will be O'Neal. Snaps it in, left of the lane to Cam Johnson. Down to 7 to shoot. Circles right to the elbow with a pull-up. And it's good for Cam Johnson.
Excellent job utilizing his size that time. You don't see him all that often in the mid-range. But that was nice.
Nix out top, gives to Kenyon Martin Jr. Hands left for Easton. Out of the circle to Garuba. Spins and hands back to Christopher. Go back up behind the arc. They hunt out Sharp. They'll shoot a 3 over him. Missed it way long. Rebounded by O'Neal. O'Neal into the front court. Driving on Easton. They shoulder each other. Go to the rim, and then he blocked his shot. Rockets come up with it. A stumbling Christopher in transition. Had to hit him in the back. Gathers it. Gives to Easton. Down the lane. Tough runner. It won't fall. Tip won't go. Tip won't go again. Still being batted around. Easton's got it. Feeds it off for the Garuba. Garuba lays it in.
This game is not settling down at all. It's getting nuttier.
Sumner down the lane, blocked by Garuba, and a foul is called. Nets down 39-38 with 6:15 to go in the second.
Remember Lawrence Frank? We used to interview him before the games, and he'd say, I think it's important for us to avoid a rat race. Nets are in a rat race right now.
It is, the Rockets have done a good job in turning this into an ugly game.
I tell you what the Rockets can do, though, because they know the Nets are predictable in their switching, is always get Day'Ron Sharp to guard the basketball.
Sumner misses that free throw.
And then utilize their one-on-one ability. Now, it's a lot different with Nick Claxton coming on the floor right now.
Claxton and Bridges come in. Harris and Sharp go to the bench. So the Nets with their starters minus Dinwiddie. Royce O'Neal out there. Jabari Smith Jr. back in the game with Sengun coming back in. Along with Easton. Free throw good. Jalen Green back in there.
They keep going to Sengun. He was so effective in that first quarter. I see if they go old school and post him. They are.
They try to get it to him, overthrow him. It bounces out of bounds. Rockets stood it over.
Tough angle, and you feed the post. Old school basketball. You should get below foul line extended. Knicks didn't that time.
Both teams with 6 turnovers. Bridges working right to left across the lane. Trying to choke it, and he missed. But it comes back out to O'Neal. Finds Bridges sideline. Runs into Şengün. Stops to the elbow with a pull-up. No good off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Houston. Green up the left side of the floor. Jalen Green in the white with the red letters and numbers for the Rockets. Green behind the arc on the left side. Goes down low to Şengün. Played by Cam Johnson. Give it on a handoff to Green. Working baseline. Missed the shot. Got his own miss. Put it up. That won't go. Rebounded by Cam Johnson. The 6'8 Johnson up the left wing with a right-hand dribble. Coming on a high screen from Claxton. Feeds it back left corner to Summers. Crossing over across the lane with a sweeping hook. It's no good. And the rebound to Şengün.
Again, being under control against this Rocket team is really important. Nets aren't doing that right now.
Jabari Smith along the near side. Hands back to Green. Behind the arc of the left. Wants a post up. Gets it down to Jabari Smith. Smith with a reach and a foul on O'Neal.
Rockets going a little old school basketball. I think Steven Silas's dad would appreciate a little old school post up basketball. The great Paul Silas passed away this past year.
He wears a button on his quarter zip that he's got on the sideline. It says Silas, a green button. Of course,
very cool.
Silas, his dad, played for the Celtics. Spinning Şengün. The dotted line with a hook, it won't go, and the rebound of Claxton.
A little corkscrew that time. He spun so many times.
Out of the right side, Bridges. Bridges driving along the baseline. Nice one up. Hit the underside of the backboard, but he got fouled.
Well, this is what Bridges has done well lately. The last 3 games, 30 for 31 from the free throw line. And if you're going to be an elite NBA scorer, your ability to get right here is so important. And that's what's really impressed me about Bridges. Knows how to create the contact when he gains an advantage attacking the basket.
Free throw on the way, good for Bridges. A little shaken up there on that contact. Not sure what it was that was bothering him. He was hurting his left hand or his left wrist. Of course, he hasn't missed a game in his NBA career. Makes that free throw. Didn't miss one at Villanova either. 41-39 Brooklyn. 4:40 to go. Second quarter here at Barclays Center. Rockets with it. Porter, top of the arc, coming right to the foul line. Down in the air, pass it back out. Jalen Green nearly traveled. Goes down low to Şengün. Right hook. No good. Too strong. Claxton with the rebound. O'Neal now. Front court for Brooklyn. In the black. Going left to right. Royce O'Neal. Moves it left for Claxton. Hands right back to O'Neal. Coming left. Left to the lane. Pass out top on the right. Johnson shoots a 3. No good. And rebounded by Şengün for Houston. On the run. Into the front court. Alfred Şengün. Gives it off for Easton. Working on the paint. Stripped and fouled by Royce O'Neal.
They're out and up the floor quick. You got to get back, get set in your transition defense, get organized, and show your hands.
Finney Smith will replace Royce O'Neal. Dinwiddie back in the game. Net starters out there. Inbound, Porter Jr. Kevin Porter Jr. In his second year with the Rockets, started his career in Cleveland. He'll pull up from 3 straight on, and it's good. 35% three-point shooter, actually one of the better three-point shooters on this Rocket team.
Yeah, he is capable of exploding offensively.
Houston takes a 1-point lead. Dinwiddie kick it right. Finney Smith, he turns it over. Porter going to the other end. 1-on-2, taking it to the rim, and it knocked off no good, but he got fouled by Finney Smith, who committed the turnover, then raced back to try and defend it, and he gets called for the foul. 42-41 Houston, 3:33 to go second quarter.
Chris, this game is being played in a way that's going to keep Houston hanging around right now. It's up and down, it's free-flowing, it's kind of a playground type game, and they got a lot of talented guys. And that's got to stabilize these guys somehow. So maybe show them a zone, show them something. They're just kind of getting a matchup they want, and they're able to dance. Porter makes that first free throw. They're playing loose. They're going to hang around.
Free throw is good. Rolls in for Porter. Dinwiddie, High in the right to Johnson. Nets trail by 3. Johnson along the baseline. Oh, he knifed him with a right-hand slam. And Sengun got out of the way that time.
Business decision, right? Got out of the way. Good move.
Out high on the left now, it's Green. Jalen Green for the Rockets, top of the key. Drive it on Claxton, cut off on the right block, retreat to the sideline on the far side. Jalen Green will back it out top for Jabari Smith Jr. He's bumping to the foul line. Pass goes awry, goes into the backcourt as the Rockets touch it up for a turnover.
Good job by Nick Claxton that time. He was matched with Jalen Green. He takes such personal pride in individual defense that he slowed down that possession and the turnover ensued.
At a timeout with 2:57 to go in the second. Rockets 44, Nets 43 on the Fan. Sports Radio 1019 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Getting engaged will be one of the most exciting times of your life, and the winning team at London Jewelers is there to help you pop the question. The cutting-edge technology and trained professionals at London Jewelers can help you select a ring from their 2x London collection or design the absolute perfect ring at any budget. So whether you're starting out or starting over, let the engagement experts at London Jewelers help you out. Visit London Jewelers at any one of their 7 locations, with their newest location at the mall at Short Hills in New Jersey.
Sloman's is immediately hiring HVAC technicians and helpers in New Jersey and New York to join their outstanding team. This is a union position, local 355, offering a starting salary up to $37 per hour, plus a $2,500 signing bonus after 90 days. Full benefits include paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, 401k, and more. If you are ready to join an HVAC industry leader, for more information, please call for an interview. 516-688-2300. That's 516-688-2300, and take your career to the next level.
Driving a new Mazda is a thrilling experience, and you'll have a great experience buying a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda. With impressive offers like a new Mazda CX-30 and all-wheel drive, just $189 for 24 months, or shop a great selection of certified pre-owned Mazda vehicles. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda on Route 17th North and RamseyMazda.com. Call 888-885-2891 for lease details. MSRP $26,675. Excludes tax, title, and registration. Zero security deposit. VIN number PM 524-659. Ends 3/31/23.
Hi, this is Paddy Mills, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 1019 FM, and the Odyssey app.
Then your Friday night at Barclays Center on March 31st as the Nets take on the Atlanta Hawks. For a special presentation of Friday Night Live. Enjoy elevated performances, photo ops, and giveaways, including an exclusive Nick Claxton t-shirt to the first 10,000 fans in attendance. Get your tickets now at SeatGeek.com/Nets. 2:57 to go, second quarter in Brooklyn. Rockets a 44-43 lead over the Nets. Dinwiddie right of the lane, cross court to left. Finney Smith a 3. No good, too strong. And the rebound grabbed by Jabari Smith. Pass ahead, beautiful feet. Porter going to the rim, and he lays it up and in. That was about a 60-foot pass ahead by Jabari Smith Jr., and that gets Jacques Vaughn to call another timeout.
Yeah, he is frustrated right there. A transition defense, guys getting behind and a ball thrown over the top. Too easy.
Keep it here with 2:44 to go. Rockets a 46-43 lead.
I tell you, this is not an easy game for Jacques Vaughn, the coach. And this is one of those, this Houston Rocket team is going to be loose. They're going after it. They seem committed. Nets just got to grind this one out and find a way. They got to finish it. And then they got to close out the second quarter and gain some confidence and momentum against these young athletes. They look really good tonight. You don't take away these Rocket young players early, they start gaining confidence, start feeling better about themselves.
That time, Kevin Porter got behind the defense. And Jabari Smith found him with a beautiful pass ahead, and that's what Jacques Vaughn not happy about.
Absolutely. That shot goes up. They use the term in transition defense on the raise of the shot. your two guards got to sprint back. Don't wait for the shot to be like in the air or hit the rim. As he raises up and you know to shoot, you've got to be sprinting back. And you got to get in the first 2-3 steps are huge. It's much like trying to get a double or a triple in baseball. Getting out of the box is incredibly important in transition defense.
Dinwiddie to the front court, gives right for Bridges. Bridges drive to the baseline, cut off, fadeaway jumper, hits the side of the rim, Claxton with a rebound. Back it out, Finney Smith in the corner to Cam Johnson. He's wide open. He shoots a three, and he knocks it down.
He's able to seam the ball that time. You saw him look down. He got the seams perfect, and he drained the shot, playing well.
Game's tied at 46. 2:15 to go in the second. Porter to the right elbow. Step back jumper good for Kevin Porter Jr.
Hey, the problem I have right now is that the Rockets aren't taking difficult shots. They're getting to the spots, and it's not really the contests are not difficult.
Dinwiddie handling on a high screen, moves it out top for Johnson. Cuts right, kick it to the corner. Bridges at three. It's good for Mikal Bridges. He leads the Nets with 12.
Cam Johnson playing at a high level. That was a good kick-out pass. He's scoring, and that was a nice pass.
Porter, kick it up top for Şengün. Hands out top, Jalen Green working right, cuts back left. The wild flip goes down for Jalen Green. A reverse layup.
He has a highlight show.
50-49. Rockets, minute 24 to go. In the half, Dinwiddie a driving layup, missed it. It rinned out. Rebound being batted around. Jabari Smith has it, runs into Finney Smith and a foul. Dorian Finney-Smith, his second. That's going to put the Rockets at the line because the Nets are over the limit.
I don't know how you settle this game down, but I think that, wow. This is wild, up and down, and it feels like there's a lot more points than what's going on. There haven't been necessarily points, but there's been a lot of activity, not a whole lot of achievement at times. But, man, the action is really in the favor of the Rockets.
Free throw on the way is short, no good for Jabari Smith Jr. Former National Freshman of the Year at Auburn last year. We mentioned his father played for the Nets in the 04-05 season. His cousin is Kwame Brown. Former, top pick in the NBA draft, but never really panned out as the free throw is good for Jabari Smith Jr. 51-49 Rockets, a minute 16 to go in the second. Dinwiddie into the front court for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie moves it out top for Cam Johnson. Back to the left for Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie behind the arc. Coming left on a Claxton screen. Back it up top for Cam Johnson. Dribbling right. Cuts back left, and he got fouled before the shot by Jabari Smith Jr.
Good rip attack that time. Cam Johnson's come to play tonight. He's been aggressive, decisive, making shots.
Cam Johnson going to the line to shoot two here as the Rockets are over the limit. First trip to the line tonight for Cam Johnson. Connection on the first.
Nets need him to be consistently productive on the offensive side. And I like that he's doing more than just, seeing if he's going to make threes or not.
Makes that second free throw. He leads the Nets with 14 points. Game tied at 51. 1 minute to go in the second. Şengün up top. Hands that Green. Hooks it right for Jabari Smith. Down low to Şengün with a bounce pass. Back it in Finney Smith. Right block. Turns, draws a double. Out to Jabari Smith. Knocked loose by Claxton out of bounds. It'll remain Houston ball with 7 to shoot. A Rocket team that's 18-58. They've won just 6 games on the road. Şengün has it. Spins around Claxton. Going to the rim. Splits defenders and lays it up and in.
He faked the handoff that time and run around end like a quarterback.
12 for Şengün to lead the Rockets. Bridges cuts left down the lane. Stripped and fouled by Jabari Smith. And put Bridges at the line. 35.8 seconds to go in the second. 53-51 Houston.
Keep trying to get to the line. When you slow the game down, set your defense.
Mikal Bridges is going to shoot two here. First on the way is no good. Nets 7 of 13 from the line.
Bridges about 90% from the line, and that's shocking right there.
Makes the second. Oh, he's 90%.
Yeah,
not 100.
2 for 1.
Taylor Green into the front court. Back it up top for Şengün. Hands it back to Green. Letting the clock wind down. 10 to shoot. 21 seconds to go in the first half. Jalen Green coming left. Drives it to traffic. Kick it to the left corner. Martin at 3. No good. Too strong. Weak side rebound. And Jabari Smith comes under with a reverse, and it's good. He scores. With 10.8 seconds to go, the Rockets a 3-point lead. Winding toward halftime. Bridges, top of the arc. Toward the rim of the pass to Claxton, and a two-hand slam. With 3.7 seconds to go in the half. They get it to midcourt. Kenyon Martin Jr. Bounce pass, deflects it out of bounds off Dinwiddie. It'll remain Rocket ball with 1.2 on the clock. Porter will inbound. Inbound near side to Green. The corner, contested shot blocked by Claxton. At the horn, and the Nets will go to the locker room, trailing the Rockets 55-54.
Probably okay that you're trailing right now as far as the mentality for Jacques Vaughn to talk to his team. Understand that they've got to come out, be disciplined, determined, and understand the importance of this game. I think they are. I don't think that's the issue, but I just think the Nets are playing a style that's really suited for the Rockets right now. And they are a lot of young athletes. They're able to get up and down the floor, make a lot of individual plays.
Well, the Nets, of course, looking at the standings. The Heat are in town playing the Knicks at the Garden. We'll check on that game and the rest of the NBA action when we come back after this. 55-54 Houston at the half here in Brooklyn on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Hey, Nets fans, from Bushwick to Brooklyn Heights, Midwood to Mapleton, Flatbush to Fort Greene, Cobble Hill to Clinton Hill. Brooklyn, are you ready for your updated COVID-19 booster shot? Updated booster shots designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants are available. Learn about eligibility and schedule today at vaccines.gov. Brought to you by Net sponsors Pfizer and BioNTech. The new
Houston Comets legend Cheryl Swoops and WNBA player Kaxi Gondrezick register tonight at Rockets.com. The Rockets hold the halftime lead, 55-54. First time they've been in front after the first 24 over their last 8 games. Would love to end this 5-game road trip with a W. Their work in the second quarter flipped a 5-point deficit into this 1-point lead, outscoring the Nets 30-24 in the second quarter after being outscored 30-25 in the first. Here on the Rockets halftime show, Adam Wexler here with you, and this is how we got there. Big first quarter for Alperen Şengün, despite going against a pretty good rim protector in Nick Claxton. He just simply took it right at him.
Green picks up the dribble, low block right. Şengün tippy-toes along the baseline and goes for a reverse dunk and nails it over 2 Brooklyn defenders. What a sweet move. Baseline to the heart of the lane and the finish.
As I said, he just kept taking it right at him.
Claxton on the baseline defends Şengün. He'll turn, he'll spin, he'll go reverse layup and go right around Claxton with a deuce. Used the hip to shield him a little bit, and he dropped it in off the window, and the Rockets are up 10-8.
Used his hip to shield him there, used his shoulder to bump him before, and ended up hitting all 5 of his first quarter shots, leading the Rockets with 10 points. The Rockets led 10-8 at that juncture. Had fallen behind 19-14, but 5 straight had them tying it up, the last 3 coming here.
Rockets come away with it. Jabari Smith in front court, top of the key, launches a three and nails the three to tie the contest at 19.
The 1-3 the Rockets would make in the first 12 minutes, be down 30-25, as I mentioned, after the first quarter, but opened the second quarter up very quickly with an Usman Garuba throwdown.
Josh Christopher bounced past the Garuba down the lane. He goes with a two-hand flush. They forgot about him. Did the Brooklyn Nets in the low block, Daron Sharp, and Garuba got the flush. 30-27 to open up the second quarter. Rockets down by 3.
How could you forget about Usman Garuba at the rim? That's now 11 dunks on the season for Usman, as mentioned by Matt. Rockets are down 30-27, and then back in front on a KJ Martin triple.
Christopher's got the basketball. Left elbow, turns and spins. Out straight away. KJ for a three ball is up and in. And the Rockets regain the lead at 35-34. It's our fourth lead change to go along with 6 ties in this first half of play.
The first of a couple of triples they would hit in that second quarter. Here's another KPJ.
Back to Scoot straight away. Good screen set by Şengün. No separation, however, for Porter's going to try a contested three. It is up, and it's nothing but nylon for Scoot. With his second field goal, give him 5, and it's 42-41. Rockets up by a point.
Same setup as the three before it. They were down 2. The three put them up 1. It was tied at 46. KPJ, a tough first quarter with just 2 points. A stellar second quarter.
Scoot to the midcourt logo. At the right elbow. Step back, 16-footer, nails it. Kevin Porter Jr. having a very productive second quarter. He's now got 11 points. I think 9 of those 11 have come in this period alone.
Yes, absolutely on point. 9 of the 11 that he has in the game did come in that second quarter. He was 1 of 7 in the first. He was 3 for 3 in the second. And then again, that put the Rockets up 48-46. The Nets followed with a 3. The Rockets followed with a great Jalen Green reverse layup, went back up 1. It was tied at 51. And again, Şengün on the interior with a nice finish.
Weak side rebound. Jabari flips it up and puts it in. Not only grabbed the rebound, but put a little English on the basketball. Rockets are up by 3, 55-52.
Rockets, as usual, winning the rebound battle, 28-24, 8 offensive rebounds. That one there leading to their 55th point of the half. They lead at 55-54. After the first 24, Alperen Şengün leads the Rockets with 12. KPJ right behind him with 11. We'll look around the NBA next on the Rockets Halftime Show. Now this word from your local stations.
You are at the heart of everything we do at Memorial Hermann. Customizing heart treatments, like repairing aortic aneurysms without open heart surgery, and using new treatments to reduce the risk of stroke from heart arrhythmia without relying on blood thinners. Our teams work together and share expertise, all to give you the best possible outcome. This is innovative heart care, and it's designed for you. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Are you tired of running to the gas station to get your lottery tickets? Stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets.
Jalen Green going upstairs.
Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play.
Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one.
Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Hi, Jan from Toyota speaking.
Jan, I heard it's a good time to buy a Toyota.
Sure is. From now until April 4th, you can shop all your favorites like Corolla, RAV4, Sequoia, and more. Imagine yourself in a new Tundra where
you stopped by the home improvement store and finally built that tree house you promised your daughter.
Sarah? When did you hop on the call?
Hi, Dad. Mom said you were taking too long on the phone.
Toyota, let's go places. See your participating Toyota dealer for details. Dealer inventory may vary.
That's 0 to its
516-688-2300. That's 516-688-2300 and take your career to the next level.
Hi, this is Daron Sharp, and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
It is halftime here in Brooklyn. The Rockets have a 55-54 lead over the Nets. And we make this reference, Captain. I know a lot of the people that listen to radio and maybe fall into the older demographic, so they know what we're talking about when we say, get smart. Right? They know the old TV show.
The old shoe.
The shoe phone.
Yeah.
Don Adams, right? That was the
99, 86.
So it was like a spy spoof comedy thing, and it was the good guys were control and the bad guys were chaos. So it was chaos versus control, and you always like to call the game a get smart game.
Yeah,
where one team wants control, the other team wants chaos. And when you have just wild young stallions like the Rockets have, you want them to run free. You want chaos, and they got chaos, and the Nets just never could get control in that first half.
That is so well said. I don't know what to add, but that is exactly what occurred. And when the Rockets are going up and down, these young guys, they're talented players out there. I mean, we've seen some impressive moves. I also was really impressed when things did get settled down. They'd go inside to Şengün and he'd get the ball in the post, and I saw an array of moves that I hadn't seen in a while. I think the Nets got a pretty good wake-up call right now. And yet, the Nets are a team that you're saying, well, they need to get it together. They're such a great... No, what have they shown lately? They haven't shown that much. They're 1-6 in the last 7. They did play really good on Saturday night. But they've got to come out and be solid and be able to defend, get back in defense, defend the basketball, keep it in front, challenge shots, rebound it. But offensively, you're right. That is where they've got to get control of the game. And a team like Houston will allow you to take a shot. Are you going to take the shot they want you to take, the first shot, or the best shot? And I think it's important that you work the ball. Not work it. If you got a great, you have to understand the difference. And if you can work that ball, great. If not, and score early, good. But not, if you can't, have some patience. Move it side to side. Make the extra pass. And you'll get yourself a quality look. And then put some pressure on them by, getting to the free throw line so you can get this game more stabilized. We saw that at times also where the Nets helped themselves by doing that. I also noticed coming out of the locker room, Mikal Bridges coming out early. And I'm ready. This is the kind of game I've got to show leadership in. And I'm more, I'm a young guy too, but this is a maturity game. And this Rocket team is going to play fast and loose. And we got to play solid. And we got to be tough. And we got to be together. And this is a challenging time. This is going to be interesting how the second half plays out. The Nets got to be careful. And I thought your example of the old get smart was just perfect. Chaos versus control.
In halftime, the Rockets a 55-54 lead over the Nets. The second half is coming up right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Did you know you've got McDonald's in your pocket? No, not that ketchup packet you forgot about. I'm talking about the McDonald's mobile app. Yes, you're carrying around all your McDonald's favorites, and with the app, they're only a few taps away. Download the McDonald's app today to get free medium fries with $1 minimum purchase when the Nets opposing team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter during home games. And don't forget about that ketchup packet before Laundry Day. Offer valid limited time only through Nets season at participating McDonald's. Valid the day after opposing team misses 2 consecutive free throws in the fourth quarter during home games. McDonald's app download and registration required.
The new Google Pixel 7 Pro is super, especially when it's on Verizon, the network America relies on. It's supercharged, super powered, and a super...
deal.
You know it. Now, switch to Verizon and get the Google Pixel 7 Pro on us with select trade-ins and select 5G unlimited plans.
That really is super.
Yep. There's never been a better time to switch to Verizon. $899.99 device payment purchase with new smartphone line on select 5G unlimited plans required. $200 Verizon e-gift card with ported. Less $700 trade-in/promo credit applied over 36 months. 0% APR. Trade-in conditions and additional terms apply.
Después de su exitosa gira por Latinoamérica, regresa a la Luna de América, Ana Gabriel. Por amor a ustedes, gira 2023, Ana Gabriel. 20 de abril, Barclays Center en Brooklyn. Ana Gabriel. En su gira mundial, Por amor a ustedes. 20 de abril, Barclays Center en Brooklyn. Boletos a la venta ya en SeatGeek.com. Presentado por CNN.
Nets fans, when decided to take a charter bus, there's only one choice. That's Best Trails and Travel, New York City's premier charter bus company. Best Trails and Travel has the highest level of charter bus service in New York City, has been servicing New York's leading corporations, professional sports teams, and private individuals for over 25 years. They offer premium customer service and the newest fleet of buses in the industry. Whether you're traveling with family, friends, or colleagues, Best Trails and Travel guarantees you the ultimate travel experience. Visit them at besttrailstravel.com or call them at 212-206-6974.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Hi, this is Joe Harris, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball with my boys, Chris and the Capper, on The Fan.
Well, a game that kind of resembled like when a little kid has too much candy. It just gets chaotic, and they're running around, and they're getting annoying, and it's a little out of control. Nets they maybe at halftime need a little nap. You got to get the kid a little nap, and then he's not so rambunctious.
Yeah,
the game needed a nap.
Yeah, it needed a nap. Halftime came soon enough. Let's see what the Nets got as far as just overall, and see how the Houston Rockets plan. See if they go to Sengun down low.
They have it in the white going left to right. Porter along the near side. Gives it up top now. Jabari Smith Jr. coming left. Hands it back for Green. He'll move it over to Porter. Porter coming right behind the arc. 8 to shoot. Kick it in the corner to Kenyon Martin Jr. Circling in the lane with a left-hand flip, but it's good for Kenyon Martin Jr.
When he elevates, boy, it brings back memories, right? He's not he's not nearly as tall as his dad.
Yeah.
But boy, does he jump easy like Kenyon Martin Sr.
Here's Bridges. Out top, moves it left. Cam Johnson to the baseline. Jump stop, bounce to Claxton, hands right back to Johnson, circling. Bumping with Sengun. The floater rolls in and a foul is called. It'll put Cam Johnson at the line with a chance at a three-point play.
One of the really better games that Cam Johnson has played this year, and the Nets need it right now. I like what he's bringing to the table. He's not hanging out at the three-point line thinking, well, I'll play well if I make threes, or if I don't, I don't play well. No, he's making things happen by getting to the paint, being aggressive, being assertive.
Cam Johnson in his 4th season at Moon Township, Pennsylvania. Delay of game against the Rockets, and that's their 2nd. So the Nets are going to get a technical free throw. And they'll let Cam Johnson shoot it. Not sure why they got the delay of game. Free throw by Cam Johnson is good. And now he'll get his free throws.
How about Boban on the bench for the Rockets? How much do you like that guy? Impossible not to like him.
He's one of just a gentle giant. He is a large man.
How about the job?
Cam Johnson's free throw is good.
How about the brand he's developed, right?
The stuff he did with Tobias Harris.
I was with Josh Pruss before the game. He said, that's brand marketing right there.
Josh Pruss, a guy from sponsorships with the Nets, a vice president.
Yeah.
Here's Kenyon Martin in the paint. He'll back it out top to the foul line with a pull-up jumper by Porter. Won't go. Rebounded by Jabari Smith Jr. Blocked from behind by Bridges. And the Nets break out. Dinwiddie in the front court. Gives right. Cam Johnson driving along the baseline. Comes under the basket. Kick it to the corner. Finney Smith to the three. No good off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Houston.
He was so careful shooting the ball. You can't be careful. You can't aim it. Just let it fly.
Kenyon Martin Jr. got hit in the face. He's a little trying to wipe at his face with his jersey. Now he gives it up through the circles to Jalen Green. Cuts left, cut off by Claxton. Down the air, gives to Sengun. A one-handed, right-handed shot, no good. Rebounded by Cam Johnson. Cam on the move into the front court. Cam veering right, had it poked loose and stolen away by Porter. Racing up the left side of the floor for Houston. Finds Jabari Smith, still in the lane. Pull up from the dotted line, won't go. Claxton grabs it, falling out of bounds, tried to save it, and he turned it over.
This is how this game started. Up and down, wacky, crazy bananas. And
the Nats didn't help. Left side, Kenyon Martin, a three, and it's good. And the Rockets take a 60-58 lead with just over 2 minutes gone in the third quarter.
The Nats didn't help. You're right. Let's need a patient possession right now. What I call a swing set. When the ball swings from one side of the floor to the other.
Bridges top of the key, moves it right. Finney Smith on the drive, cut off by Martin. Back it out for Claxton. Takes a handoff, cuts left down the lane, and a two-hand slam for Nick Claxton.
That is such an important play to have in your arsenal as a big man, because you do so many handoffs that you got to be able to fake it sometimes and go all the way to the rim.
Game's out at 60. 9:20 to go in the third quarter. Jalen Green out of the left side, played by Bridges loosely. Comes to the right, he'll pull up from three and missed it, in and out. Sengun committed a foul. He shoved Bridges, who went flying.
And knew enough to yell. You get a little nudge from behind when you elevate a guy, push you. The official's always underneath the basket. Give a little scream.
Third foul on Alfred Sengun. You hear the voice of Jacques Vaughn yelling at a play. Dinwiddie gives out high on the left for Bridges. Comes right on a Claxton screen. Keeping the defender at bay. Pulls up from the foul line. The shot is too strong. Claxton with an offensive rebound. Spins up a left hand. It's good, and he got fouled. And Claxton to go to the line with a chance to the three-point play.
Somebody told Claxton that Sengun outplayed him in the first half. A 20-year-old outplayed you in the first half, Nick Claxton. What are you going to do about it? He's come out with some fire.
Claxton 5 of 7 from the floor, 11 points. He's fallen into second place for the first time this year in field goal percentage in the NBA. Walker Kessler of Utah has overtaken him. And free throw by Claxton off the back of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, one of the really good rookies in the NBA is Kessler. What a pickup he was. 22nd pick.
And a teammate of Jabari Smith Jr.
Yeah. How come they weren't better?
Yeah, they were disappointing in the NCAA tournament. Sengun left the lane, back it out top. Jabari Smith Jr. a three, no good. Rebounded by Dinwiddie. Now Dinwiddie, right to left middle of the front court. Stops, gives right, Cam Johnson. Around Sengun, going to the rim and a right-hand stuff for Cam Johnson. He's got 20 to lead Brooklyn.
And again, he's had an aggressive way about him going towards the basket, looking for contact and looking to dunk.
64-60 Brooklyn, 8:17 to go in the third. Sengun, turnaround hook over Bridges, rolls in for Alfred Sengun. He's got 14.
Yeah, well, they'll keep going to him because the Nets are switching, and he got Mikal Bridges on him. It started with Claxton, he set a screen, and then he just went old school on the block.
Dinwiddie working right, backs up, 18-foot fadeaway. Good for Spencer Dinwiddie. Went 0 for 11 on Sunday, 4 for 5 in this game.
Yeah, well, he's picking his spots. He's not forcing the issue, letting the game come to him.
On the other end, for Houston, Porter's got it. Switched up with Claxton, moves it out top on the left. Martin the three. It's good for Kenyon Martin Jr. And it's 66-65, Brooklyn, 7:35 to go in the third quarter.
If they make a decent amount of threes, the Rockets are especially dangerous. 6-17 right now.
Dinwiddie with a blow-by. Kick it to the corner. Finney Smith the three. It's good from right in front of the Rocket bench. Dorian Finney-Smith connects.
And he stroked that one. He didn't hope that it went in. He caught it and shot it.
69-65 Brooklyn. 7:14 to go, third quarter. Jalen Green up top, played by Claxton. Lost the handle, gets it back behind the arc. Give it out top for Porter. Back left, Jalen Green cuts right, kick it over to Porter. Right wing three, off the side of the rim. Long rebound, Kenyon Martin Jr. in the lane with a floater, and it's good. So the younger Kmart with 15 points to lead Houston.
He knows his dad's watching. He's watching this one, that's for sure.
Dinwiddie run a high screen, hooks it left. Cam Johnson on the attack. Under the basket, comes out the right side. Out the other way, gives it to Dinwiddie. Right corner, pulls up, three on the way. Good for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's 2 for 2 for behind the arc. Gets to the 5-point lead, their largest lead of the game.
Nice comeback by Dinwiddie shooting the ball.
6.5 to go, third quarter. Sengun out top. They give it to Jalen Green. Top of the key. Shot contested, blocked by Dinwiddie, but a foul call against Spencer Dinwiddie, who's already telling his bench to review that. He's going to get a timeout here. Dinwiddie is talking to his coaches saying, we got to review that.
He's unbelievable. They're not going to the officials. He's going to his coaches right now. He'll debate anybody, this guy.
But they are not going to challenge. So it's 6:24 to go in the third. It's the Nets 72, the Rockets 67 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Searching for ways to save energy and make your home more comfortable? National Grid, a proud partner of the Brooklyn Nets, is here to help. It all starts by wrapping your home with layers of comfort and savings to keep extreme temperatures out and savings in. From replacement windows to air sealing and insulation, we have exclusive rebates available to help weatherize your home. It's all part of our Total Home Comfort program. Learn more at ngrid.com/EE.
Beneath their gorgeous exterior, 1-800-GOT-JUNK trucks were designed to be ready for anything.
How about construction site junk?
All you have to do is point.
Retail, grocery store, warehouse, office junk?
Point, 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 point.
How about the monumental junk left after a fire or a flood or a hurricane?
This time, you'll need to do it with your other hand.
Why?
Because the first hand will be tired from all of that other pointing.
I see your point.
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
Driving a new Mazda is a thrilling experience, and you'll have a great experience buying a new Mazda from Ramsey Mazda with impressive offers like a new Mazda CX-5 all-wheel drive, lease for just $249 for 36 months, or shop a great selection of certified pre-owned Mazda vehicles. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda on Route 17 North and RamseyMazda.com. Call 888-885-2891 for lease details. MSRP 28095. Excludes tax, title, and registration. Zero security deposit. VIN PO 191379. Ends 3/31/23.
WFAN FM, WFAN FM HD1, New York. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Hi, this is Cam Thomas, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM, and the Odyssey app.
Hey, Net fans, from Bushwick to Brownsville to Bed-Stuy. Brooklyn, have you got your updated COVID-19 booster shot yet? The one designed for recent Omicron variants? Check eligibility and schedule at vaccines.gov. Sponsored by Pfizer and BioNTech. 6:24 to go, third quarter. Nets 72, Rockets 67. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw back with you here at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Jalen Green at the line for Houston. First on the way is no good. In and out. Nets did not challenge that foul call against Dinwiddie. Looked like he did get the hand of Jalen Green. Spencer went to video exhibit A, but he did prove his case. Pretty free throw missed by Jalen Green. He misses two.
The lawyer, Spencer Dinwiddie.
Now, Green missed two free throws, but it's only the third quarter, so no free French fries yet from McDonald's. Here's Bridges, spinning right into the paint. Then spins back left with a fadeaway 12-footer, and it's good. Mikal Bridges with 15 points.
Well, he gets the spots. It's all over because of that great high extension he has as on a reverse pivot.
Houston with the ball going left to right in the white with the red numbers and letters and trim. Porter out of the lane, comes off inside to Şengün. Right hook, no good. Tip goes down for Şengün. He's got 16 points to lead Houston.
Now, he was the storyline early on when things weren't hectic and crazy. He was making all sorts of moves around the basket. Bridges trying to get another touch. Get it
Gets
down.
it up top. Circling right, cross court to Johnson on the left. Drives across the lane, gets inside with a layup, but it's good for Cam Johnson. He's got 22.
And again, the consistent thing about Cam Johnson tonight is on the catch for the most part. He's been in attack mode, ripping and getting into the paint, making plays.
7-point lead for Brooklyn, their largest lead of the game. 76-69 Nets. 5:10 to go, third quarter. Out of the right, Jalen Green cuts left, backs up, moves it left now to Porter. Kevin Porter Jr. out of Rainier Beach High School in Seattle shoots a three, and it's good.
How many guys are from that high school? Rainier.
That's the same high school as
Jamal Crawford,
DeJounte Murray, Jamal Crawford, Nate Robinson, Doug Christie. Right corner, Finney Smith, a three. No good, rebounded by Sengun. How about Murray and Porter were teammates? In the lane, Green going to the rim, missed the twisting layup. Nets get they break out. Bridges on the run. Bridges looking to attack, kick it out, left wing. Johnson a three. In and out, no good. Tipped by Claxton, but taken to the run by Houston. Martin pirouettes into the front court, bumping with Finney Smith, and Finney Smith able to block it out of bounds. It'll remain Houston ball.
Now, Seattle is a shockingly, the amount of players from the state of Washington is like really surprising. A hotbed of players that have ended up in the NBA.
Those guys I mentioned, we mentioned we're talking about Seattle, but those are stores that went to Rainier Beach High School.
Yeah.
As Utah, Watanabe is going to come in for the first time, replacing Cam Johnson.
I feel like the Nets are playing well. They're only up 4 right now.
Inbound to Porter.
Oh, better. They're playing better.
Porter out of the left side. Pass out top between the circles to Green. Creeping forward on Watanabe. Driving it all over the rim. Try to dish it off. Sengun saved it. Martin's got it. Got grabbed by Dinwiddie before the dunk of Kenyon Martin. A foul on Spencer Dinwiddie. That'll be his second.
Again, chaotic possessions are all over the place tonight. And that was a wild one right there that Rockets were able to recover.
Well, Tari Eason going to check into the game. He's another guy that he's from Seattle. He went to Garfield High School, which is where Brandon Roy coaches, who is another great Seattle player.
How about that?
They give it left of the lane now to Sengun. Double turkey. They give it in the lane. Going to the lane. Jalen Green, a little flip and a score, and he got fouled. And Jalen Green will go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
How did they get that advantage? Well, Sengun got the ball on the block. He got double teamed and got rid of it quickly. Back to Jalen Green, and he attacked that time and finger rolled it in after contact. Man, I thought the Nets were going to start taking control. Rockets hanging around.
Free throw on the way is good for Jalen Green. 76-75. Nets by 1. 4 minutes to go, third quarter here in Brooklyn.
And then get Mikal Bridges some quality look.
Dinwiddie out of the far right. Comes left to the top of the key to a rolling Claxton, threw it behind him, and he sailed it out of bounds. 10th net turnover. So now it's Green up the left side for Houston. Snaps it up top for Porter. We're going to get a whistle here to foul against the Rockets, I believe. Let's see.
I'm not sure.
No, Nick Claxton called for foul. Away from the play. 4th team foul against the Nets. So side of the bounds for Houston in the front court. Inbound up top, Sengun. Hands right back to Porter. Porter between the circles. Charging left, cut off, top of the key, moving right. Down the lane, kick it in the corner to Martin. Whips it out top, Eaton a three. No good from Eason. Rebounded by Sengun. Feeds Tari Eason. Going inside, going to the rim, and he missed the driving layup. Rebounded by Brooklyn. Claxton gets it ahead of Dinwiddie. Right to left into the front court. Snaps it right to O'Neal. Right back to Dinwiddie. Shoots a three. Kick won't go. Claxton kept it alive, but knocked it out of bounds. It'll be Houston ball. Nets with a 1-point lead, 76-75, with 3:19 to go in the third. And Houston will call a timeout. 76-75 Brooklyn, 3:19 to go, third quarter. Back after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Coming, the biggest names in comedy. Mike Epps, Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, Earthquake, and DC Youngfly. The Street Jokes No Chaser Comedy Tour, hosted by Mike Epps.
Yeah, we in Los Angeles, home of the Bloods and the Crips. Gas so high they riding together now.
Cedric the Entertainer.
She gonna hit me up the other day. Tell my daddy, would you buy me the new Camaro? You know, that's more like A-Student right there. You more like used Hyundai or something like that.
D.L. Hughley, DC Youngfly, and Earthquake, Friday, May 26th in Barclays Center. Get tickets at Ticketmaster, presented by Urban Vibe Entertainment and Black Promoters Collective.
Hey, Nets fans. From Bushwick to Brooklyn Heights, Midwood to Mapleton, Flatbush to Fort Greene, Cobble Hill to Clinton Hill. Brooklyn, are you ready for your updated COVID-19 booster shot? Updated booster shots designed to help protect against recent Omicron variants are available. Learn about eligibility and schedule today at vaccines.gov. Brought to you by next sponsors Pfizer and BioNTech.
Hi, this is Eddie Johnson. If you own a small business, you've probably been hearing a lot about the ERC, how it's worth up to $26,000 per employee, how easy it is. You know the spiel. So why am I still talking to you about it now? Because many of you still haven't filed a claim, but Innovation Refunds can help you close the book on this thing. They're backed by one of those big CPA firms the corporations use, so they can determine once and for all if your business qualifies, and it's free to find out. Go to innovationrefunds.com. That's innovationrefunds.com.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us, change isn't a challenge, it's an opportunity. Barclays, powering possible.
Hi, this is Daron Sharp, and you listen to Brooklyn Nets basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
Come celebrate Kids Day the Brooklyn way with exciting fun for fans and games on April 2nd. The Brooklyn Nets take on the Utah Jazz. Special moments for the entire family, including performances from kid DJs, Xbox gaming stations, and a t-shirt giveaway for the first 5,000 fans in attendance. Get your tickets now at SeatGeek.com/Nets. 3:19 to go, third quarter. Nets 76, Rockets 75.
Nets got to control the paint, Chris. 40 points in the paint so far by the Rockets. Remember the keys to the game. The line of scrimmage is the paint, and that's got to rebound the ball. 5 offensive rebounds in this quarter by the Rockets.
Porter out high on the left for Houston. Works on the sideline, works along the baseline now. Step through, twisting shot. Good, and he got fouled. Rockets retake the lead, and Kevin Porter Jr. will go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Individual play right there. And it's coming out of a timeout. You think there's going to be all sorts of screening action, all that. Porter holds on to the ball the whole time and then attacks along the baseline.
Foul on Bridges, his second.
Your individual ability to defend the basketball is really tested with these young athletic players of the Rockets.
Porter's free throw is good. And the Rockets come back from 7 down here in the third to take a 2-point lead. We approach 3 minutes to go in the third quarter in Brooklyn. Dinwiddie out high on the right. Claxton's got it just inside the arc. Back it out to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie coming right, hooks across court to the left. Watanabe at 3. No good. And rebounded by Houston. That's 8 for 24 from 3. Porter, right of the lane. He'll back up behind the arc, brings Claxton with him. Porter looking to take him off the dribble. Crossover to a pull-up jumper. It's good from 17 feet away for Kevin Porter Jr. and the Rockets by 4. That's their largest lead.
And Porter becoming a problem, and the Rockets are 7 of 20 from 3. So the Nets aren't beating them in that area.
Dinwiddie beats Easton going to the rim, and he lays it up and in. A driving layup for Spencer Dinwiddie. He's got 14 points.
The Nets should show zone against this Rocket team. This will give them a different look.
On the left side now, Porter. Played by Dinwiddie. Switched up now with Watanabe on. Moves across court to Josh Christopher. He'll fire up the 3. No good. It was short. Claxton with a rebound. O'Neal, Dinwiddie, Bridges, Claxton, and Watanabe out there for Brooklyn. And the black going right to left. Dinwiddie takes it into paint, drew the contact. Floater won't go, but a foul against Kenyon Martin Jr.
Good job by Dinwiddie that time, absorbing contact, getting into the body of the defender of Kenyon Martin Jr.
So Spencer Dinwiddie, who has bounced back from a poor performance on Sunday. He was 0 for 11. It was the most shots without a make by a net since Vince Carter missed all 13 of his shots in a game against Toronto back in 2008.
All right, that's one of those stats you don't want to be involved in.
Dinwiddie makes that free throw. On one hand, you'd say, well, you wouldn't expect a great player to hold that record. But on the other hand, only a great player would get to keep shooting.
Very good.
When he misses that free throw.
Very good. Very good.
Rockets a 1-point lead. Front court Porter in front of the net bench. Works it out top. Played by Claxton. Working his way down the lane and swatted away. Claxton stuffed him. Dinwiddie's got it for Brooklyn. Third block for Claxton. Dinwiddie cuts right down the lane, going to the rim, and he lays it in. Spencer Dinwiddie's got 17.
Good seal off by Claxton that time. No defenders could get over to Dinwiddie.
Nets regain the lead. 81-80. Minute 20 to go in the third. Christopher out top. Driving it left. Bumping right. Hook off the lane. And off the window. And it's good for Josh Christopher. 82-81 Rockets. A minute 10 to go in the third. Dinwiddie out of the right side. Cuts left, kick it over to O'Neal, swings it in the corner to Watanabe. Circles right into the paint. Tough leaner, won't go, but he got fouled. And Utah Watanabe will shoot 2 free throws. Tari Eason called for the foul, his first. And Utah Watanabe going to the line for the first time.
Listen, I thought the Nets going up 7 in this quarter, they would kind of comfortably get it going. Kevin Porter has really made a difference in this quarter for the Rockets with his ability to score. Watanabe makes that first free throw.
Second high arcing free throw is good for Utah Watanabe, his first points of the game. Nets retake the lead with just under a minute to go in the third quarter. Porter into the front court for Houston. Moves it right. Jabari Smith to the top of the key with a pull-up jumper, and it's good. For Jabari Smith Jr., this third pick in this year's draft.
Well, that's kind of a look that he's so impressive at that size with his pull-up ability.
Dinwiddie to the foul line. And we get a whistle and a foul here against the Rockets. Foul against Kevin Porter Jr. puts the Rockets over the limit. Free throws coming up. It'll be Claxton going to the line. Claxton 1 for 2 tonight. First on the way is good.
Confident and comfortable right there. Kind of got his good routine going. His cadence of his free throw is a little quicker. Remember, he was really holding it up top in the beginning. But they adjusted that mid-year, like he brought it up and everybody had fallen in the lane and all that. And
yeah.
They held it too long.
Second on the way, rattles around and comes out. No good. Rebounded by Houston. 2 for 1. Racing up the right wing. Hands it back. Jabari Smith couldn't handle it. It goes out of bounds. One forced turnover there by the Rockets. Their 8th turnover of the game.
And now the Nets and Dinwiddie looking over to Jacques Vaughn. You want me to go for 2? You want me to go for 2 for 1 quick right now?
He loves it.
He loves
the 2
it.
for 1.
He loves a good 2 for 1.
Usman Garuba comes into the game now for Houston. Dinwiddie across the midcourt line. Dinwiddie coming left. Dinwiddie stops. Dinwiddie going right. Pass to the right corner to Curry. Back it out to Dinwiddie again. Circles left to the foul line. Try to throw it inside. Claxton gathers and lays it up and in.
That was one of the more impressive plays I've seen Claxton do all year. That lob was way in front of the rim. He caught it and kind of adjusted it 3 feet with his arms to put it in. Twisted. Get a stop here for the Nets. Big key.
Shot clock is off. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. Houston with the ball. Nets to the 2-point lead. Porter out top for the Rockets. Played by Watanabe. Crossover to a pull-up 3. It's good for Kevin Porter Jr. He's got 22 to lead the Rockets. Royce O'Neal, 3-quarter court heave is no good, and the third quarter comes to an end. So the Rockets will go to the fourth quarter with a lead. 87-86, Houston. And we're back after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is redefining the rehabilitation experience. Whatever your age or medical condition, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center will be there to nurture your body, mind, and spirit. Their award-winning premier facility provides you with an unsurpassed level of care. Whether you need short-term or long-term care or 24-hour nursing services, Downtown Brooklyn Nursing and Rehabilitation Center is there to put you and your loved ones first. Call 718-636-1000 to schedule a tour today. That's 718-636-1000.
Experience the future of connectivity with Spectrum One. You get Spectrum Internet delivering the fastest speeds in the nation for $49.99 a month. Advanced Wi-Fi for enhanced privacy and security, free for 12 months. And a Spectrum mobile line with unlimited talk, text, and data, plus nationwide 5G, free for 12 months. That's Spectrum One. Visit Spectrum.com or your local Spectrum store today. Offer subject to change. Valid for qualified residential customers only. Service not available in all areas. Restrictions apply.
40 days up to 40 pounds. Everybody say it with me. 40 days up to 40 pounds. With the warmer days of spring approaching, you need to get rid of the oversized sweatshirt. Reach out to NJ Diet. You'll lose a contractually guaranteed 20 to 40 plus pounds in only 40 days. They'll use your hair, saliva, and blood work along with bioenergetic scans to personalize natural solutions and supplements to get your body into the fat burning zone so you can finally lose that weight. Then NJ Diet uses DNA info to help you keep it off. You'll be slimmer before the summer with the help of NJ Diet. And best of all, it's contractually guaranteed. You're fully supervised the entire time to make sure you're burning fat, not just losing water. And you even get the doctor's personal email and phone number. Locations throughout the East Coast or worldwide with live online video consults. So call 855-5NJ-DIET or schedule your consultation today by going to NJ Diet. That's NJDiet.com. One more time, NJDiet.com. 40 days up to 40 pounds, 40 days up to 40 pounds.
Hi, this is Joe Harris, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM and the Odyssey app.
Start of the fourth quarter in Brooklyn. Rockets an 87-86 lead over the Nets. Chris Carino and Tim Capstraw with you. Nets will have it to start the fourth in the black, going right to left. Seth Curry with Bridges, O'Neal, Finney-Smith, and Watanabe. Curry. Pass, high post. Watanabe had it knocked loose. Able to retrieve it near the midcourt line. Circles. Moving right. Kick it to the corner to O'Neal. 7 to shoot. He'll pull up for 3. It's good for Royce O'Neal. His first points of the game.
Both can play that time. Watanabe traps it down, and then the poise of Royce O'Neal on display.
Now the Rockets into the front court. Porter out of the right wing behind the arc. Porter coming up top to crossover to the elbow. Give it to the right corner. Josh Christopher to the foul line with a fadeaway, and it rolls in. Josh Christopher with 8 points.
Tell you what, if this game was played one-on-one, there's a lot of good one-on-one players on this Rocket team. That's got to do it with execution and teamwork.
Game tied at 89, a minute gone in the fourth. Royce O'Neal into the front court, hands back to Curry. Curry, pass nearly stolen. Bridges kicked it to the corner to Watanabe. Right corner 3 is no good. In and out. Rebounded by Houston. Christopher out of the right wing. Behind the arc. Gives it up. Gets it back. Moves it out high on the left. Porter's got it. Porter charging in on Watanabe. Moves it out top. Christopher's got it. Working left. Down the lane. Left hand scoop off the window, and it's good. And the Rockets take a 91-89 lead with 10.5 to go in the fourth.
Again, another impressive drive by Christopher that time on the attack off the catch. Wow. Offense.
Curry out top. Bounces it over to O'Neal. Cuts left. O'Neal charging. Left hand scoop. No good. Rebounded by Porter. Houston in the front court. Out of the right wing. Smith to pull up 3. No good. It was short. Rebound volley court. Grabbed by Garuba for Houston. Back it out top now to Porter as the Rockets reset. They lead by 2. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Bounce pass to Jabari Smith. Right of the lane. Cut off by Watanabe. Spinning fadeaway. Right of the lane is good for Jabari Smith Jr. And the Rockets again matching their largest lead. It's 4. Nets have led by as much as 7 in the third quarter. Bridges coming right to the foul line with a pull-up. And it rimmed out. Rockets gain the rebound. Porter into the front court. Picked up by Watanabe. Porter with a left-hand dribble. Looks to make a quick move, then pulls up for a 3, and he drains it. Porter's got 25. Largest lead of the night for the Rockets, and Jacques Vaughn wants a timeout.
The confidence with which this Rocket team is playing right now, Nets better be careful.
9:27 to go, fourth quarter in Brooklyn. Rockets 96, and the Nets 89 on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, goals into growth, and empowering our clients with financial solutions that deliver results. Barclays, powering possible.
This last year has taught us that financial power is in the hands of the people. Enter the market confidently with Webull, the trading app that is here to elevate your investing experience with access to a community of investors, education, and technology right at your fingertips. Stay informed on the go with the real-time data and market research. Join millions of users today, learning, sharing, and investing with the Webull app. Consider your investment risks carefully. Webull Financial, LLC.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Wendy's $3 breakfast deal is a bacon or sausage egg croissant plus small seasoned potatoes for $3. It's the breakfast that don't miss. So if you did miss Wendy's breakfast, don't imagine fresh cracked eggs, sizzling sausage, crispy bacon, and block out those hot, buttery, flaky croissants. Croissants don't really make a sound, but if they did, for a breakfast that don't miss, Wendy's is that breakfast. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's $3 breakfast deal.
Limited time only. Participating U.S. Wendy's. Select a request $3 breakfast deal to obtain discount. Not valid for a la carte or combo orders.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action, goals into growth, and empowering our clients with financial solutions that deliver results. Barclays, powering possible.
Hi, this is Cam Thomas, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets Basketball with Chris and the Capper on the Fan.
9:27 to go in the fourth quarter. The Rockets lead the Nets 96-89. They're at the end of three quarters at Madison Square Garden. The Heat and the Knicks are tied at 76. Nets came in a half game in front of the Heat for the sixth spot, but right now struggling at home against the second worst team in the NBA record-wise, the Houston Rockets. 7-0 run to start the quarter, or I should say early in the fourth quarter here for Houston, after the game was tied at 89. Bridges stumbling into the paint, picking up top for Finney-Smith, hands left to Bridges. Cuts right with a dribble, made Garuba fall down, but then he turned it over in the lane. Porter's got it. Ahead to Christopher, out of the right wing. Christopher moving left, bumping with Dinwiddie. Pulls up, dotted line, fade away, bounces in, and the Rockets take a 9-point lead with 8:50 to go in the fourth quarter. A 9-0 run for Houston. Bridges out of the right wing, sides it up to Garuba, pulls up from three. It's short, but it bounces in off the window from Mikal Bridges.
That's what he had to do the previous possession, shoot the basketball. He's the leader right now, trying to carry this net team. That's got to get stopped, so Chris.
18 for Bridges. Porter cuts right, backs up, moves it right. Porter, give it to Smith. Now hands back to Christopher. One-on-one with Bridges. Takes him left into the paint, runs into a double-teaming Johnson, but able to score over him. Unbelievable shot there by Josh Christopher. And the Rockets with a 192 lead. 8 minutes to go in the fourth. Bridges right of the lane. Give it to the corner. Cam Johnson a three. It's good. Cam Johnson answering back. He's got 25.
Good job by Bridges into the paint. Nets got to defend. Listen, Christopher made a difficult shot. Stay with their defense right now. Do it with disciplined defense.
Porter outside. Comes left. To the top of the key. Keeps it away from O'Neal. Drives him right. Trying to split defenders. Wild shot won't go, but a foul is called. It'll put Porter at the line, I believe. Let's see. It is going to be shots.
Small ball lineup for the Nets. They've got Finney-Smith back at the big right now because they don't want Daron Sharp to get attacked off the dribble. So they got 5 quality defenders out there. They've got to be able to neutralize this one-on-one ability in the paint of the Rockets.
Third foul on Royce O'Neal. Porter at the line where he's 3 for 3. Left-hander makes the first. Sengun back in, replacing Garuba. Kevin Porter Jr. with another free throw coming up here. 78% on the season, 4 for 4 tonight.
Yeah, he's been a star here in the second half, kind of owning the game, feeling it.
Makes that second free throw. 27 for Kevin Porter Jr. Had 26 in their last game against the Knicks. Now Dinwiddie into the front court. Hands to Johnson, up top now to O'Neal. Pass to the left corner to Bridges. Checks his feet, shoots a three, and knocks it down. Mikal Bridges with 21 points. 102-98 Houston. 7:20 to go in the fourth quarter.
He's matched with Kevin Porter right now.
Sengun right of the lane. Draws two defenders. Pass over to the opposite side for the three from Eason, and it's no good. And the rebound grabbed by the Nets.
Good double team of Sengun and force other guys to hurt you.
Dinwiddie cut off, top of the arc. Backs up. Defender fell down. Bridges looking to attack Porter. Porter regains himself, now backs up, and a switch got Sengun on him. Bridges looking to take him. Top of the arc, moving right, kicking to the sideline to O'Neal. Circles left, down the lane. In the corner to Johnson. Left corner three is good. Nets are within one. Timeout, Houston.
Excellent possession by the Nets that time. Got it into the paint, not once, but twice, and ended up in the hot hand of Cam Johnson.
So the Nets down 9 moments ago, cut it to 1. Timeout, 6:42 to go, fourth quarter. Rockets 102, Nets 101 on the Fan. Sports Radio, 101.9 FM, and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
With car prices at an all-time high, our donors are now getting highest receipts ever. Donate at carsforkids.org, and your car can be picked up tomorrow.
Donate your car today.
Drive into spring with your new Mazda when you visit Open Road Mazda of East Brunswick and Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Shop our selection of vehicles like the Mazda CX-30, CX-5, and CX-50, and more. Plus, don't miss spring savings like 0.9% APR financing available now. Hurry into Open Road Mazda of East Brunswick and Open Road Mazda of Morristown. Click, shop, we deliver. OpenRoadMazda.com. 0.9% APR financing available on select 2023 SUV vehicles for up to 36 months in lieu of rebates with approved credit. Must finance through Mazda Financial Services. See dealer for complete details.
Getting engaged will be one of the most exciting times of your life, and the winning team at London Jewelers is there to help you pop the question. The cutting-edge technology and trained professionals at London Jewelers can help you select a ring from their 2x London collection or design the absolute perfect ring at any budget. So whether you're starting out or starting over, let the engagement experts at London Jewelers help you out. Visit London Jewelers at any one of their 7 locations, with their newest location at the mall at Short Hills in New Jersey.
Town Fair Tire became New England's #1 discount tire dealer by giving you the absolute lowest prices guaranteed. And with over 100 stores from Connecticut to Maine, we'll beat anybody's price. Other dealers, we beat them. Warehouse clubs, we beat them. Online sites, we beat them all every day. So remember, for the absolute guaranteed lowest price on name brand tires, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
Hey, this is Nick Claxton, and you're listening to Brooklyn Nets basketball on the Fan, 101.9 FM in the Odyssey app.
Get ready to take your fandom to the Nets level with a 23-24 season ticket package. Don't miss out on exclusive benefits, access, and rewards by becoming a Nets level member. Rep Brooklyn your way with a customizable membership experience built just for you. Learn more at brooklynnets.com/your-way. 6:42 to go, fourth quarter in Brooklyn. The Rockets, who led by 9 here in the fourth quarter. Nets have been able to come back to get it to within 1. 102-101 Houston.
And Claxton back out on the floor for Finney Smith. Full court extended defense by the Nets right now, and their ability to contain the dribble and contain this one-on-one talent of the Rockets is huge right now, and do it without cheap fouls.
Nets extend their defense. Sengun will be inbounding as they wait for the ball boys to wipe up a spill on the far side in the front row. Now the Rockets against some pressure by Bridges. Green gets into the front court. Green out of the left side behind the arc with a right-hand dribble. Coming right to the foul line. Cut off out of the right wing. Jabari Smith Jr. with a 3, no good. Rebounded by Houston. Eason spinning. backs it out of the wing, broke it up. Taken, though, by Houston. Christopher down low to Şengün. A pump fake and a lay-in for Alperen Şengün.
A huge key in this game. Ken, and that's rebounded defensive glass. 13 offensive rebounds for this Rocket team.
And a 3-point lead for Houston. Johnson up top. We approach the midway point of the fourth quarter. Look out from behind. Şengün knocked it away and took it away from O'Neal. Going to the other end. Cam Johnson hustling back. It's a foul. And it puts Şengün at the line.
Early in this game, we're so impressed by Şengün's just all-around ability and at the basket. Had a lot of moves. Boy, he's got a great feel for the game. Great anticipation that time to steal the basketball.
Şengün going to the line for the first time in this game. 72% free throw shooter. First on the way is no good.
The last time the Nets were here was against the Cavaliers, and they played terrific basketball. See if they learned for 46 minutes, but turnovers really hurt them. They've got to make sure turnovers don't hurt them the last 6 minutes of this game.
Şengün's second on the way is no good, and free fries from McDonald's for everybody. You order on the app tomorrow in the New York area. Order anything for $1 at least, and you get free medium fries. Here's Bridges. Pump fake. Spins right. Foul line fade away. Good for Mikal Bridges. Nets to within one. 5:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Rockets into the front court. Out high on the left side. Green. Pass out top for Christopher. Hands back to Green. Attacking Dinwiddie. Kicking in the right corner. Smith's open. Shoots a three. Missed it long. Rebounded by O'Neal on the weak side. Long pass ahead. Nobody guarding Cam Johnson. Veers out to the wing because the pass was that way. Now drives inside and he got fouled by Şengün. Cam Johnson was wide open, but Royce O'Neal's pass sailed way to the right. Johnson had to kind of run it down and allowed Houston to get back. And now the Rockets coaches looking back to see if they should challenge it because Şengün is saying he didn't foul him. And they will indeed challenge it. With 5:17 to go in the fourth quarter, we'll keep it here. Rockets a 104-103 lead.
Houston has called timeout to challenge the foul on Şengün.
There you go. So foul. We look at it on a replay. Looked like a foul.
Well, he swung down. You know what I mean? When guys swing down at the basketball because Cam Johnson extended out, it looks like a foul. It's easy to call that, but that doesn't necessarily mean he made contact. We didn't get a great angle on it.
Well, Josh Chivin and Curtis Blair have the headphones on, looking at the screen. Secaucus will take a look at this.
Got the shoulder.
I think that's kind of one that he was also going forward with the arm. Like I think that's one of those where Steven Silas let his player talk him into it. So Johnson is going from right to left across the lane. At the rim, comes out for a reverse layup. He goes on the other side of the rim, try to flip it up backwards with his right hand. And Şengün was defending from behind. And it appears that he went over the top of Cam Johnson. But let's see what the officials say. Here's Josh Tibbett.
Upon review, the challenge is successful.
Wow.
Şengün gets to the ball. Houston will retain their timeout. There was imminent possession by Houston after the whistle, so it'll be Houston ball side out with 23 on the shot clock.
All right, that's a big challenge right there. I mean, he swung down, and it gave the appearance. We didn't get great angles. Sometimes you get really good angles, but he avoided contact, or hit the ball prior to the contact.
It does show you, so many calls are open to interpretation, and they could look at a replay, and we could all still not agree. Cam Johnson and Jacques Vaughn don't agree. Talking to Josh Tibbett. So the Rockets will have it. They lead by one with 5:17 to go in the fourth quarter. Porter, into the front court, gives left for Green. Green around a Şengün screen. Şengün wants it. O'Neal fronting him. Green takes it right down the lane on Claxton, who blocked it. Ball knocked around. Şengün's got it. Behind the sack out of the right wing to Smith. On the dribble, attacks Cam Johnson to pull up in the lane. It won't fall. Rebound grab by Şengün. Rockets another opportunity. Şengün spinning in the lane. No look in the corner to Green. They work it out top. Jabari Smith working left. In the lane, runner off glass. It won't go. Rebounded by O'Neal. Nets down one. 4:40 to go. O'Neal, top of the key. Whips it right corner. Johnson's open. Three on the way. No good. Rebounded by Houston. Rockets control. In the white with the red letters and numbers going left to right. Nets are in black. Taking it right, Green into the paint. Stumbled. He got tripped up, but a foul on Bridges, who comes away limping as well. Third foul on Mikal Bridges. Third team foul against the Nets. Rockets have yet to commit a team foul here in the fourth quarter with 4:24 to go.
Getting on that offensive backboard, though, and we talked about the importance of that for the Nets to be able to rebound.
No shots here, by the way. Houston will inbound.
Too many extra possessions here in this fourth quarter in the second half for the Rockets.
Inbound to Şengün. Hands it back to Porter. Straight on against Claxton. Top of the arc. Crossover to a pull-up three. No good. It was short. Şengün with another offensive rebound. Twists it up. Fakes it in. And a foul is called. And Alperen Şengün will go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. And it's another second chance opportunity. And Şengün with another offensive rebound, his fifth.
16 offensive rebounds, 18 second chance points. And this is becoming it was a problem throughout the game. It's a huge problem here in the fourth quarter because of this guy.
Alperen Şengün at the line. Free throw on the way is good. 107-103 Houston. 4:12 to go, fourth quarter in Brooklyn. Dinwiddie handles for Brooklyn, right to left into the front court. Dinwiddie around a high screen. Out of the right wing. Runs into Şengün. He's matched up with him in a switch here. Dinwiddie straddles the arc. Low crossover. Driving it right. Gets inside. Flips it off the window. It won't go. Rebound deflected ahead, and Houston's got it. On the run, Porter. Porter for the Rockets. Behind the arc, left wing. Hands right. Şengün's got it. Coming right. Dribble handoff to Green. Jalen Green matched up with Claxton. Takes him right. In the paint. Go to the rim. Reverse block, but a foul against the Nets. And Jalen Green will go to the line. With 3:40 left in the fourth, 107-103 Houston.
There's Jalen Green again, the top scorer for the Houston Rockets, isolated with Claxton. Claxton really good at challenging shots, but he went right at him. He's got a great burst of speed. Then he got to the other side of the rim to make it difficult for Claxton to catch up to reject.
Free throw by Green is good. Green's second on the way is no good. Rimmed out to the right, but an offensive rebound by Şengün. He's got on the right wing. Working against Claxton, muscling him underneath. Kick it in the corner. Three on the way from Green. It won't go. Rebounded by Brooklyn.
Şengün is just crushing the Nets on the offensive glass.
Bridges now. Out of the right wing. Veers to the top of the key. With the dribble still alive. Claxton comes up to set a high screen. Bridges moves left. Runs into a double teaming Şengün. Ball lost out of bounds. It will remain Brooklyn ball with 11 to shoot. 108-103 Houston. 3:17 to go in the fourth. Johnson will inbound right in front of the Rocket bench. Former Net head coach Lionel Hollins sitting right there, an assistant with Houston. Cam Johnson bounce pass. Claxton going to the rim. And a two-hand slam by Nick Claxton.
Beautiful feed by Cam Johnson. Having a great game. That's got to do it on this end, Chris.
Oh. Now the pass to midcourt, and O'Neal runs into Green, and a foul on Royce O'Neal. That'll be the fourth on O'Neal. It'll put Jalen Green at the line again. With 3:05 remaining in the fourth, 108-105 Houston. Timeout called by the Rockets. With 3:05 remaining in the fourth, 108-105 Houston. As we take a look at the game summary brought to you by Verizon, the network America relies on. Neither team has had more than a 9-point lead in this one. We have had 24 lead changes and 15 ties. But the Nets having a tussle with a team with the second worst record in the NBA, the Houston Rockets at 18-58. Nets are being led by Cam Johnson's got 28, 23 for Bridges, 17 for Dinwiddie, and a double-double for Nick Claxton, 16 points and 10 rebounds. 6 players in double figures for Houston, led by Kevin Porter Jr. He's got 27, and Alfred Sengun with 21 points and 10 rebounds. Jabari Smith Jr. with 12 points and 12 rebounds.
Sengun has 10 total rebounds. It feels like he's got 20 here in the fourth quarter. Chris, I think he's got 5 of the 6 offensive rebounds in this fourth quarter. And it's really been deflating to the Nets.
There's about 4 minutes to go in the fourth quarter at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks lead Miami 94-85. Nets with a half-game lead on Miami for the 6th try. Porter at the line here, where he's 5 for 5 on the game. Free throw on the way is good.
Nets got to show their poise right now. They've got to just execute. There's enough time. They don't have to be hurrying possession.
Second on the way is good. 110-105 Houston. With 3:05 left in the fourth quarter. Spencer Dinwiddie is going to bring it across the midcourt logo into the front court for Brooklyn. In the black going right to left. Moves it out top for Bridges. On the catch, drives and kicks to Johnson. He'll circle to the foul line. Kick it across right wing. O'Neal a 3. It's good. Royce O'Neal, his second 3. 110-108 Houston. 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Porter out of the right wing, played by Bridges. Porter coming left. Cut off, out to Martin, back it out, Porter, top of the arc. Played by Claxton, swings it right for Green. Green working baseline. Speeds inside. Martin spinning, leaner off glass. It won't go. Tick to the corner. Bridges runs it down for Brooklyn. 2:23 to go in the game. Nets of the ball down 2. Bridges moving left, cut off by Porter. Draws a trap, picked up the dribble. Porter reaching, and a foul committed by Porter.
That's might have caught a break right there. Felt like Porter was tying up Mikal Bridges. Certainly Steven Silas thinks that's the first foul of the quarter for the Rockets.
Shot in bounds. Johnson inbounds to Claxton. Hands back to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie puts up his right index finger, calling out number 1. Gets a high screen from Claxton. Moves it left. Johnson breaking the arc, shoots a 3, and knocks it down. Cam Johnson, 31. And the Nets regain the lead with under 2 minutes to go in the fourth.
Beautiful feed by Dinwiddie going to the right side off the screen. Knew that Cam Johnson was in the left corner. Good skip pass across his body.
Nets extend their defense. Kenyon Martin inbounding, gets it in. Out on the left side, it's Jalen Green into the front court. Gets a high screen, moving right down the lane. Bounce pass across, stolen away by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie controls, moving into the front court. Jump pass, left corner. Johnson whips it inside. Claxton, left hook. Rolls in. Nets take a 113-110 lead with 1:40 to go in the game. Porter out on the right wing. Porter, right side, breaking the arc. Bounce down low to Sengun. Turns, leans, shot won't go. Batted around, Sengun's got it again. Sengun headed straight, gets it back, ripped away, out of bounds. Who's it going to be? Off the foot of a Rocket. It'll be net ball.
Sengun can't believe it. He had multiple opportunities to get the ball. Thought he was raked across the hands, but didn't complete the play. Big possession right now.
1:20 to go. Fourth quarter. Nets 113, the Rockets 110. Nets of the ball, trying to bring it home. Dinwiddie out top. High screen, moving left. Kick it right. O'Neal, right wing 3. Gone! 116-110 Brooklyn with 1 minute to go. Rockets in the front court. Up top, Porter, top of the key, cut off by Claxton. Straight away a deep two, and it's good. His foot was on the line. 116-112 Brooklyn. 51 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Dinwiddie right to left into the front court. Crowd rising as Dinwiddie trying to close it out. Dinwiddie slips right in the lane. Cross court O'Neal. Comes down with it. 5 to shoot. Back to Dinwiddie. Corner three. Good! From the left corner. Right in front of the Rocket bench. Spencer Dinwiddie drains it. Nets by 7. Timeout Houston with 31.9 to go.
Late game execution by the Nets, outstanding. The last couple minutes, the way they've been able to move the basketball and knock down three-point shots, just an excellent job.
Tim, the Nets on a 14-2 run. They've made 9 threes in the fourth quarter.
Cam Johnson, we see Spencer Dinwiddie. Royce O'Neal seems to make them all the time late in games.
That's Spencer Dinwiddie went 0 for 11 on Sunday. Is 3 for 4 from behind the arc of this game and 8 for 11 overall. He's got 20 points and 10 assists. The Nets 9 for 10 from 3 here in the fourth quarter.
The shocker is how quickly they've been able to get these threes late in this quarter. Wow. This game has changed. Nets are down 108-103.
Well, let's go back. They were down by as much as 9 here in the quarter.
Yeah. 5 is about 3 and 3
down
10.
7 with 7:39. And now up 7 with 31.9 seconds to go. The Rockets obviously, having won only 18 games this year, haven't been in the position to try and close out games in the fourth quarter very often. Nets have struggled since the trade and closing out games as well. Porter out top, around Claxton, driving it inside and a dunk. With 25.7 to go, Nets still up by 5. Full court pressure here by the Rockets.
2 timeouts remaining if the Nets have issues.
Inbound to Dinwiddie, and he got fouled by Jabari Smith Jr. in the backcourt. Neither team has a foul. Well, that's their first, in the last 2 minutes. So now both teams are over the limit. Seth Curry comes into the game to replace Claxton for free throw shooting purposes. Royce O'Neal will inbound. Inbound to the backcourt to Bridges, and he got fouled immediately by Jalen Green. So Bridges will go to the other end and shoot free throws here. 90% free throw shooter. Bridges 3 for 4 tonight, 23 points in the game. Nets up 5 with 23 seconds to go. Mikal Bridges first on the way is good. Getting the MVP treatment from the Barclays Center faithful. Second, good for Mikal Bridges. 121-114 Brooklyn, 23 seconds to go in the game. Porter up the left wing for Houston. Pulls up left wing 3, no good, in and out. Bridges with the rebound. Rockets race over, do not foul. Bridges works into the front court. Now he's trapped, splits it, he got fouled there. With 8.2 seconds to go. And a 7-point lead for Brooklyn.
Well, what a difference this feels as opposed to the Cleveland Cavalier game last week where the Nets had a lead and then let it go late there. I don't think it's quite as dramatic as late in the game, but the Nets doing a fantastic job of closing out this quarter in the game.
Free throw is good. Nets are down 5 with 3 minutes to go in the game. And the second is good as well for Bridges. With 8 seconds to go, Sengun inbounds to Porter. He'll move it into the front court, and he'll dribble out the clock. It wasn't pretty. Against the 18-win Rockets, the Nets are down 5 with 3 minutes to go. Turn it around late with a 3-point barrage and beat the Rockets 123 to 114. And it's a final at Madison Square Garden. The Knicks beat the Heat 101-92. So the Nets pull a full game and a half. Or I should say, game and a half in front of the Heat for the 6th spot. And joining us right now is Spencer Dinwiddie, 20 points, 11 assists for Spencer Dinwiddie, helping the Nets close it out. Spencer, Chris Carino, Tim Capstraw up here.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Thank you for joining us, Spencer. Give us your thoughts on what transpired here. This is a game that was it wasn't the prettiest of games, but you guys were able to turn it around down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, and then the stretch run right now, all that matters is that we get wins and try to continue to secure our spot outside the play-in. Other than that, like you said, it was ugly. We had to be better on the boards than we were. Just a lot of stuff going on that we need to clean up. We can't get 114 at home to Houston.
Spencer, what did you guys do? What did you learn about late game execution that allowed you to play at a much better level this evening?
Just watching film, trying to stay dedicated. Obviously, everybody in here is good guys. They're dedicated to the process of getting better. And, again, like we're still in preseason, what I'm saying, almost, man. We're only a month in as a group. We gotta keep getting better. We gotta keep learning through difficult situations. But so far tonight we made plays, man.
Spencer, a huge play in this game was you dribbling to the right and knowing your guy Cam Johnson was out in that left corner. Take us through that play. What's your reads on that play?
I'm just coming off trying to be aggressive, looking at where the big man's playing me, and then if he's up a little bit and help side drops, trying to take away the lane to the rim. Cam did a great job of shaping up. He did what a shooter's supposed to do, and then knocked down the shot, so it was big time.
Well, Spencer, you said you shouldn't give up 114 to Houston at home. What do you got to do better defensively as a team?
Main thing is rebounding.
Yeah.
We got out-rebounded. Obviously, I'm looking over the board by 11, but it felt like we got out-rebounded by 20. So, as a group, we got to do better.
Well, Spencer, we appreciate you joining us. Thanks. Congratulations on the win. Appreciate it, man. Always good to talk to you. That's Spencer Dinwiddie, 20 points, 11 assists. The Nets win it 123 to 114. We'll come back and do more right after this on the Fan. Sports Radio 101.9 FM and streaming on the free Odyssey app.
At Barclays Bank, we're all about powering possible, turning insights into action and goals into growth. We've worked with thousands of companies and investors, helping them navigate change with integrated financial solutions that deliver real results. From launching global IPOs to financing the ESG transition. With us,
Houston Rockets, available on most major television providers in the region, including DirecTV, Stream, and Fubo TV.
Saltgrass Steakhouse is the place for a great steak. Why? Because they only serve the best.
Tickets, stop wasting your time and start buying your tickets with Jackpot, the mobile app that puts the lottery in the palm of your hand. Jackpot is a proud partner of the Houston Rockets. Jalen Green going upstairs. Download the Jackpot app to your mobile device and take advantage of the most convenient way to buy lottery tickets so you never miss another play. Here's Jabari Smith knocks down another one. Jackpot is available to eligible lottery participants ages 18 and up. Please play responsibly.
Rockets fans, catch all of the scores, highlights, and post-game analysis next on the Memorial Hermann post-game show. Brought to you by Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
Continuing with the Memorial Hermann post-game show, the last of the 5-game road trip unfortunately ends as the previous 4, but a much different night of basketball, a game in which the Rockets led for the majority of the fourth quarter, a very tight game throughout. Neither team led by more than 5 points for nearly the first 30 minutes of this game before each team put together some very serious runs of excellent basketball to both create a large lead in the case of the Rockets and then come back from a large deficit in the case of the Nets to leave us with that 123-114 final score in favor of Brooklyn. Our second half highlights presented by Jackpot. Play lottery from your phone. Begin with the Rockets up by 1 at the half. We're down by 1 when KJ Martin launched from deep.
Brooklyn's up by 1. Left side angle, three-pointer up and in. KJ Martin. Martin in double figures now with 10 to go along with 4 rebounds, and then Rockets are up 60-58.
Nets would score 8 of the next 10 to take a 4-point lead. So this Martin 3 cut the Rockets deficit to 1.
Porter straight away. KJ long three-pointer up and in. 27 feet for KJ. 65 for the Rockets. 66 for the Nets. It's a 1-point Brooklyn advantage.
That 1-point advantage would rise to 7 at 74-67. And as mentioned, that was the first time the entire game that either team had led by more than 5 points. The Rockets started chipping away quickly at that deficit, and a 3-pointer would do that.
Back at left-hand side of the floor to Kevin Porter Jr. He wants a launch, and Scoot will nail a 3. Nicely done. The third triple of the quarter for the Rockets. And they're within 4 at 76-72. So we're under 5 minutes remaining in the third.
3 more points from the Rockets would cut the deficit to just 1, but this one coming inside, a nice little pass and finish from Jalen Green.
Shot clock at 12. Şengün top of the arc to his left for Jalen Green. Back to Şengün, back to Green down the lane, a floater up and in, front rim, down, 3-point opportunity, Jalen Green.
A 3-pointer from Martin, another from Martin, one from KPJ. A 3-point play was converted there by Jalen Green. And how about another, this time, a 3-point play on a nice drive from KPJ.
Porter baseline left, underneath to the lane he goes. Layup attempt is up. He's fouled, and a chance at a 3-point play as the Rockets regain the lead at 77-76.
From down 76-69, he would complete that 3-point play. It was 10 straight for the Rockets to retake that lead. Josh Christopher had a very strong second half, late third quarter, I should say, checked into the game and stayed in throughout the early portion of the fourth quarter, and he played super aggressively.
Christopher, 3-point line right. Goes to the left-hand dribble, to the top of the key, to the free throw line, to the dotted circle with the right hand off the window and in. Tough shot for Josh. Spent 90% of that drive going left hand, spun it to his right, and threw it off the backboard for the deuce.
Rockets led 82-81, would be down 2 with seconds winding down towards the finish of the third quarter, but enough time for KPJ to launch a buzzer beater.
Porter beyond midcourt. Down to 3, down to 2. 3-pointer to end the quarter is up and in with 0.6 remaining on the clock in the third. And Scoot's triple gives him 22 for the game.
8 of 17 shooting at that point in the game, and 7 of his 10 shots since the first quarter dropped. That 3 put him up 1. It did close out that third quarter, and he and Cam Johnson leading all scores with 22 points through 3. The Nets were right there in arm's length, but the Rockets kept having answers in the fourth quarter. I mentioned Josh Christopher was right in the middle of that.
Left side Porter, Watanabe in front of him. Still out near midcourt. Stutter steps, cross-court past Josh Christopher, trying to break that zone with the left hand, high off the backboard and in, and the Rockets have the lead at 91-89.
Go from up 2 to up 4 on a play I think we'll see a lot more of in the future, a post-up for Jabari Smith Jr. into a turnaround unblockable jumper.
Bounce pass, low block right. Here's Jabari in a post-up. Fade away from 12 feet, up and in. Rockets up by 4 at 93-89.
That's already 6 in a row to go up 4. How about add 3 to that?
Scoot 3 ball, that is up, and that is good, and that's enough for Jacques Vaughn. Rockets with a huge run here in the first 2.5 minutes. 7 straight after the game was tied at 89 and now lead 96-89.
The Rockets were down 86-84, as you recall, just before the third quarter ended. The 3 from KPJ all the way up to that 3 put them up 96-89. The lead would grow even larger on another very difficult finish from JC.
JC on a crossover, left-hand dribble drive, floats up with a right-hand shot attempt, hits the front iron, the glass, and down. And JC right now is unconscious. 14 off the bench for the Rockets.
He had his first 4 shots of the fourth quarter, and the Rockets led by 8, thanks to his 8 there in the period, and maintained that cushion again with another old-fashioned three-point play.
Straight on 3. No landing spot. Falls down. Another offensive rebound. Şengün throws it up off the backboard. He makes the basket. And an and one. Alperen Şengün muscles past 2 Brooklyn players to grab that board. Throws it up. Draws the contact. And this is it off the backboard for the deuce.
The smooch from Şengün and the finish on the three-point play. The Rockets converted all 3 of their three-point play opportunities in this second half. Went up 4 there, would lead by 5, 110-105, with 3 minutes left in this game, and what had already been a strong shooting fourth quarter for the Nets, who made 5 of their first 6 threes. All 15 of their initial points in the period came from behind the line, and there was just no end in sight to their three-point bombs away.
Dinwiddie across midcourt. Pass out right. O'Neal for a 3. Rattles in. 11 straight for the Nets. And just like that, it's a 6-point lead for Brooklyn with a minute remaining in the game.
9 of those 11 coming on a trio of threes. Right around a minute to go in the game. They led by 6. This shot thought to bring the Rockets within 3.
To the top of the key. Trying to get separation. Contested 3 is up, and it's good. Right in front of Nick Claxton. A 3-ball gives Porter 30. 50 seconds left to go.
They would end up ruling that very important 3, which could have cut the deficit to 3, as a long 2. And the Rockets were actually down 116-112 on a night where they had already made 8 threes in the fourth. Well, of course, the final shot to the Rockets' chances was yet another 3.
Dinwiddie hands it off to O'Neal. Back to Dinwiddie for a baseline 3. Nails it.
Those fourth quarter numbers for the Nets: 37 points on 12 of 18 shooting, 9 of 11 from deep. And that was more than enough to outscore the Rockets by 10. They would win by 9, 123-114 the final. The Rockets fall in Brooklyn tonight to close out this 5-game road trip. We'll continue with the Memorial Hermann post-game show with a look around the NBA. Now this word from your local stations.
That, but I think he really hurt us on the rebounding piece.